My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk. Trey and Jaylen on them picking the park.
Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey and Jaylen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jaylen on the fat break scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey and Jaylen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jaylen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jaylen on the peak in the park.
I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks put a drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on. Yeah. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me. Yeah. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on. I'ma shine. Yeah, I ain't telling lies. I'm a grind, I stay on mine. Yeah, I feel no man. I slang that iron like Tony Stark. Yeah, I hop out for mine. I go for mine. I don't play, I grind. I drop some racks for this shit. All my diamonds gon' shine. I drip on every time. I know I got some dimes. They on my timeline. They in my call log. Okay, I called out. Okay, let's handle business. We stand on everything. You know we pull up with it. We in the city, me and my nigga, but we been did it, yeah.
Told you we was gonna win today.
Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like a Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Did the dash, stand in the bitch, didn't crash. Molly on the fire, then his ass. Real bad bitch, did the perky dance. Failing out over Birkin dance. The kid came smelling like the strong, don't remind me. 6,500 on the bullshit, I'm grinding. I'm still got timing. Cartier watch with the wrist and it's blinding. Every time I clean that beat, that auto start up. That's a money.
What a freaking win today. What a freaking win today. What a freaking win the other day. What a freaking amount of effort that was given the Oklahoma City game. This is what happens when players decide they want to win games. It's that simple. Let me tell you something, man. That third quarter, bruh, I ain't never, ever. I don't remember the last time I seen the Hawks defend that good. It's gotta be a minute. Like, they had one possession, they couldn't get nothing. It didn't matter who we had in the game, bro. Luke Kennard hustling. And that's all I ask from my team, man. Play hard. Hustle. Put in the work. Put forth the effort. And that's what you saw tonight. That's what you've been seeing. Them boys out there on the defense side of the ball, bro. Them boys out there on the defense side of the ball, they ain't doing nothing new. They ain't doing nothing new. They actually putting forth effort. They actually, when they go out there to that 3-point line, they actually contesting the 3-point shot. I told the boys that they was winning tonight. Told you. Because we have the talent on this team to win these games. Now, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like like it ain't true. Granted, they're missing their best player. Granted, okay, but it don't matter, dog. It don't matter. Same thing I said about Minnesota, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It don't matter. Ant-Man went out there and tried his best to win. Didn't even matter. He wasn't even a factor, bro. Okay? Didn't matter. You seeing these boys, I told you, ever since they had that little meeting they had, and whatever they said, whatever they did, the word is out. Because them boys is working. Now, all of a sudden, Luke Kennard shooting the basketball all of a sudden. I mean, I'm telling you, man, one of the key things is, and when you get to certain levels, right? When you're dealing with team sports, right? When you're dealing with anything that has to do with a team, right? What the most important thing you gotta have is accountability. And when the people hold each other accountable, amazing things happen. Listen to what I said. When you hold your teammates accountable, not embarrass them, not insult them, not down them, but you just hold them accountable. Like, I know you could do better. Why am I saying that? If you ever been in a leadership position, if you ever had to run a team full of grown adults, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you heard it right there. If you heard the Nall interview, what did Nall say at the beginning of the post-game interview? Nall said they got on us early. What was it? It was like 11-2, 11-3. They got on us early, but we knew we wasn't playing. Basically, what he was saying, they knew they wasn't playing to the standard that they had been practicing and going over. That's what he said. What does that mean? When they call that timeout, they held each other accountable. Hey, bro, you need to be doing this. Hey, bro, I need to be doing this. And then all of a sudden, it just flipped. It just flipped. Man, let me tell you something, man. I knew we was going to beat these dudes, bro. I told y'all, this team got talent. We just got to get the guys on the floor to play. And you see the difference, okay? Don't let nobody ever tell you nothing different. The people on the floor matters. The people on the floor matters. You just can't take dudes and throw them on the court. Well, you can if you at the YMCA, but you can't do that when you playing when you going up, when you moving up levels of basketball, because the personnel matters. You seen that with Jaylen Johnson. He hit them first couple baskets in that first quarter. That motherfucker he didn't do shit in the second quarter. Because I think he finished the first half with what, 11? And he had like 9 in the first. I mean, listen, that boy need cat out there, and he need a big, okay? And I got to tip my cap to Dyson Daniels, okay? Hey, he had that man frustrated. So that's salute to Dyson Daniels. That's payback from what Brunson did to him in the last meeting. You feel me? So Dyson got his get back tonight, and I'm glad we got it on their floor. We got it on their floor. We got talent. I try to tell y'all, man, we got talent. We just got to get the players on the floor. We got to get everybody healthy. I think only person who we missing now, just missing Trey. Yeah, we just missing Trey. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And here's another thing. Everybody went on the floor tonight, and everybody contributed. Everybody contributed. I mean, I seen, hey, listen, we had them boys so shook today when Nall took the ball from Yabusele. He over there falling on the ground, faking like he hurt. He did all that whining, rolling on the floor just to stay in the game. You ain't hurt. You was embarrassed. Salute to Nall. Great hands by Dyson once again. Great hands by a Conwell, especially that last bucket. I don't know how Jaylen got that pass through, and I don't know how I don't even know how Dyson got. I didn't even see it. I thought it was gonna be a turnover. Somehow Akamu ends up with it, lays it up. Told y'all, man. Told y'all, we have talent. Don't let nobody tell you we don't have. This team is fucking talented. And you seeing what they doing when they apply themselves on the defensive side of the ball. You see it. You see it. Now we finna go up to Toronto. We finna beat their ass too. Okay? Finna beat Toronto ass also. Because we rolling right now. Okay? We is rolling. Vic cooking. Salute to my boy Zachary Richardson. Say finally getting upset being benched. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all being upset. Salute to who else I want to give a shout out to? Salute to Coach Quinn. Salute to Coach Quinn. I think hey, he took good timeouts. He was good on the challenge that I thought was going to lose the challenge, but nope, he was good. He won a challenge. He called great timeouts. We was up 20. They went on a 6-0 run. Timeout. Good job. Exactly what I said. They did it again. Timeout. So I think he was pretty good on timeouts, good on the challenges. And he had the guys ready today. So I got to tip my cap to the coach. Once again, Coach Dyson, Jaylen, obviously, Nall with another 20, Porzingis harassing, Double O. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this about Double O before we move on. Listen, I was totally wrong about Double O, bro. I was totally wrong about Double O. Like, that dude be battling down there. Now, it's unfortunate he's short to be a center, but I mean, at this point, bro, the way he can stretch the floor, dog, the way he can stretch the floor, like, it's freaking insane. It's insane. Now you see he added that little move, that fake three, the pump fake at the three. He attacking the basket. Listen, he doing. I got to get credit to Double O, man. I got to get credit. He down there battling. Dude ran into him, cut his head open. Cut his head open. You feel me? Went out, came back in, finished the game strong. We go home with the dub, man. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it. Man, it feels so good when you win, bro. Feels so good when you win, man. All right, let's get this thing started, man.
Hey, Damon, don't forget you got 2 super chats.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, I ain't even
Carlos and Gerald.
Okay, thank you. I ain't even see it. My bad. All right, super chat. We better without Trey Young. Okay. It's time to get rid of Trey. Say Los. Okay. So Zach should be 25 for his minutes average. I don't even think he get 25, bro. The number might want to be 20. If I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get this started. Hold on, Mike said he needs to go first real quick. What's good, Mike?
Hey, what's up, man? I just wanted to teach everybody how to say something, right? Va te faire votre queen. Okay?
What?
Va te faire votre queen. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's basically saying F you, queen. That's what Zachary Richardson said. F you, queen. Va te faire votre queen. Then what we gonna speak, man? This is some straight bull. What you doing, man? Sabotaging my guy like this, man. Anyway, man, you saw this stuff building up, bro. You saw it building up, man. You're gonna slap somebody eventually, bro. I mean, that's all I really wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for that, man. Y'all know what I'm here for. That's all I'm really here for. I'm happy we won, though. Don't get me wrong now. I'm happy we won. I just wish that, kind of just won with who I feel like we should be trying to develop and bring along the way, man. It's just crazy, man. My boy look at such impactful. Shout out to Juan, our quiet. Juan was pointing out he was, active. And it's just like, dang, bro, the dude, he pissed off because he like, dang, what I got to do? He's like, you regulated me to this little whatever role. I try and do it the best I can, and you still just yank me out. You know, some bull. You feel me? Like I'm clearly being an impact with my length and height on the boards and stuff, like repeatedly, and you just it's just crazy, man. So anyway, man, Vate Furet, whatever, somebody from France, man. Y'all tell me how to say it correctly. All right, man. I fall back, bro. I fall back.
All right, that's the homeboy Mike, man. All right, let's head up. Who we got up in here? Oh, got to go to the homeboy Juan first, man. What's good, Juan?
Mine, good win, man. Started to unravel a little bit in the fourth quarter, but we held on, and Luke Kennard saved the day. Finally started getting paid at 11 million. Them two clutch threes he hit, one from the corner and one from the top of the key. He even said it a couple days ago. He said, "I haven't been playing up to my expectations." He's like, "The team has told me I need to play a little bit better. I need to shoot the ball a little bit more." In the last two games, he has been, and the last two games resulted in wins because Luke Kennard is. I mean, you could throw a stat out there. Every time Luke Kennard gets over 10 points a game, the Hawks win. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. I want to point to the Zach Ricochet, like Matt said, man. It's all over Reddit right now. At the 9:13 mark, right after the Knicks, I think the Knicks had won 11-0 run. They called timeout. Quinn took him out the game, and Zach went straight over to Quinn and started talking to him, man. And Quinn wasn't having none of it because the game was ongoing, and he did right. You know what I mean? Not in the heat of the moment. I'm trying to coach the game. Zach is obviously frustrated. Zach threw his towel on the baseline and sat down. I called and said he ain't come back in the game, and lo and behold, he didn't come back in the game. Zach averaged 23.9 minutes, 23.5 minutes in December. He averaged 25 in November. Right now we at 22 in January. Is it going to drop down even further? Who knows, Demond? But the kid is not getting a chance to play no more. I'm a Zach Ricochet advocate because I believe in him and I believe in what I saw in him last year coming on in the second half. And for him to play the game that he played, rebounding, defense, attacking the rim, shooting threes, and you get yanked with no explanation, I would do the same thing, Demond. I would do the same thing. 20 years old, foreign born kid coming over here trying to learn the American game. I would do the exact same thing because I'm confused. What more do you want me to do in the role that you told me to be comfortable in? What more do I need to do?
And you know what
You
that
know what I
tells
mean?
me? What you know what that tells me?
What's
It
that?
tells me that Zach and the coach. I'm not gonna say the front office. I'm gonna say Zach and the coach. They're not on the same sheet of music, right?
Nope.
The
Nope.
minutes he plays Zach, it's like I said last year. I never believed the minutes restriction because he played a lot of games. I believe that was just a deal that Landry and Quinn came up with. So he plays the guy. But
Yep.
they're not on the same sheet of music because Zach should know when he coming in, when he coming out of games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Demond.
And
Demond.
when you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Another thing. I don't know how. And this is how I look at basketball different from other fans. I don't know how people can call this young man a bust after 18 months when you are the fourth and fifth option on your team and you still average double digits a game. You still average double digits a game and you are the fourth and fifth option on your team every night. You are guaranteed to get no more than 8, 9 shots a night. You have to live off those 8, 9 shots a night. Look it up if you think I'm lying.
No,
Anytime
I said it the other day in one of those spaces, man. I told him, I
any
said,
yeah,
I think I was in a space, but I was talking to some Hawk fans about Zach. And I said, Zach is giving you 10, 11 points this year on probably about, if I'm guessing off the top of my head, probably on about 6 shot attempts a night. He probably
about
averaged
eight to
about
nine
6
demand, just a little bit high, about 8 to 9
yeah,
shot
about 8 to
attempts. That's
9
how we do.
attempts. I said,
Yeah.
now imagine if he get what type of production he would give you if he was getting 15, 16 shots a night. And then I said, because I don't remember the last time I don't think this whole season, I don't think he got a game where he took 17
He
shots.
hasn't. The most shots he's shown all season, I think, was 12 to mine. And he doesn't
Yeah.
get no more. He don't get no more than 2 minutes a game. Imagine if he played 30 minutes a game and he gets about four more shot attempts. You know what I mean? Like he was doing last year when Jaylen went down in April. And I know my time was on in April, March and April. He started to come on strong and was starting to make a push for Rookie of the Year. You know what I mean? So when people say he's a bust, I'm like, you guys don't watch enough basketball. You don't watch what's going on out there. Double O, Jalen, no, Dyson are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 options, no matter how you want to put in there. They are going to shoot the ball more than Zach is going to shoot the ball. And Quinn is asking him to play defense and shoot the three. Well, tonight he didn't just shoot threes. You know what I mean? He shot a nasty pull-up three in the third quarter. I thought it was pretty bad, but in the first quarter, he was attacking the lane, doing what we asked him to do, or asked him, we've been saying on here, for him to do, man. And, he started to see his success in it. He played defense. He blocked some shots. He rebounded. And Quinn was like, I've had enough of this. Come on in, Vic. Come on in, Luke. You know what I mean? Other than that, I got off topic a little bit, man. I think we could have won this game by 20, 30 if we would have hit our free throws.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Offense, yeah.
from the free throw tonight.
Off from the free throw line, offense got stagnant real bad in the beginning of the second quarter, in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Like there were long lulls of us not scoring the mine, and like
They had
we
they
go
had
ahead.
11 points before we scored our first basket in the
They
fourth.
did, yeah. And we need all hands on deck, man, to be the best version of the Atlanta Hawks that we can be. You know what I mean? No matter how you feel about said person, we need all said people. We need all personnel on deck to be the best version of Atlanta Hawks that we can possibly be, man. It gives us maximum time, maximum rest for all of our personnel as well. Everybody's not playing, extended minutes unless they absolutely need to, man. And last thing I want to say, that has nothing to do with the Hawks basketball. When the game ended, I turned to the Bucks and the Hornets game because I just like basketball. And Kyle Kuzma got a rebound, bro. LaMelo looked right at him jogging up the court, came down. Bobby Portis hit a wide open three. Coach yanked him right out the game. Yanked him right out the game, bro. But that's all I want to say. Good win on Toronto right now. Literally, we're getting ready to go to Toronto right now. We need to win tomorrow. Get 3 wins in a row to start the new year.
That's the homeboy Juan. What's good, C Wonder?
Hey man, how you doing?
Chilling, chilling.
I'm good. Happy New Year's to you.
You too, my boy.
Yeah. The defense was great. I think everybody knows that when Trey's not in there, the perimeter doesn't get hunted as much, and that plays a part. The other thing that plays a part is having a 7-footer. That plays a part, as well as not having Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, and Mitchell Robinson in there to rebound, wreak havoc on defense and block shots. So, we took advantage. Like Juan said, it got a little sloppy in the fourth. Even Naw said that they should have never been that close. But, they held on to the rope and they kept winning.
Mhm.
Like you and Juan said in the halftime, it's about personnel, man. Like Brunson needs screens. Everybody wants to talk about like Trey needs screens to, get his scoring. You see, without screens, Brunson's not able to really handle. They weren't able to triple screen Dyson off of him, so he was able to keep on him and really frustrate him and get under his skin. So when it comes to point guards in general, but especially smaller point guards, they need screens to be able to get the space that they need to do what they do. That's why Trey, hopefully KP plays tomorrow. Trey will play tomorrow, and they can have that 2-man game. I'm excited about where we're going. I said it myself. I said, hey, this team, I still believe in this team. It just needs to get healthy and get together. It's now getting healthy, and they're getting their stuff together. And look, we're winning. So, and I'll close with this. I love Trey. I want him to stay. But these are pivotal games when he comes back, when everybody's healthy. If it stays the same, I believe he's gonna stay. But if it goes off and we start losing again, then I'll be the first one to say, yeah, it's time for him to go. Because I like the whole camaraderie that we're having. I hope he comes in. I believe he'll come in. I just need him to stay focused on the defense. Don't do too much. Do what you did before you got hurt the second time. Be efficient. Don't take no stupid shots, and we'll be Gucci, man.
All right, that's the boy C Wonder, man. Listen, man, Trey not going nowhere, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. He is not, bro. The only way Trey leaves Atlanta, okay? Listen, I hate to break y'all heart, okay? The earliest you could see Trey Young leave, Trey not leaving by the deadline. You can go and get that out your head, okay? Next thing, if you really want Trey off this team, you need to find a team, okay? Because what I tell y'all, he's gonna opt in next year, bro. He's gonna opt in. Why? Because nobody's gonna give him the extension, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. at a minimum, you probably got next year this time at a minimum. And maybe if the Hawks want to move off of them, they try to move off them at the deadline next year. But right now, bro, I guarantee you he'll be on this team when we start next season, bro. He's not going nowhere. And it's strictly, and the reason I say that is strictly business. It don't have nothing to do with basketball, bro. Okay. It's strictly business. Nobody gonna give him the $50 million over how many years? Nobody's gonna do that, bro. I told y'all this how many weeks ago? I told y'all that, man. But hey, yeah, I mean, I'm usually right. So I mean, hey, I mean, y'all can keep saying get rid of. I'm just letting y'all know, don't expect it to happen until next year. Yeah, until next year. Okay. And we'll probably get some picks for him and then keep it moving. You dig me? All right, let's go to the homeboy Jay.
What
The
it
Hawk
do, man?
man. Shout out to my boy Jay, new member. My boy,
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
new member, Jay.
I'm a new
What's up,
member.
my boy? Talk to me.
Man, man. Shout out to We Talk Hawks. Sorry, my dog is wanting some attention.
Oh, you
Shout
good? I
out to
got the
We
same
Talk
dog
Hawks,
downstairs.
man. Shout out to him. Hit the like button.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe.
Put the
Buy you a
blow up.
little membership so y'all can come up here tap in with us, man.
Yeah.
Demond said he got some exclusive members only content loading in 2026. So we going to a new level, baby. Y'all
Yeah.
seen the 5-minute stream yesterday. That's how somebody comes in when the check clear, my boy. My man said, shit, I got that YouTube money. Let me come in here and say thank you and happy new year to everybody, baby. I
Thank
see you.
you. I want to
I
thank
see you,
you.
Demond. I see you.
Thank you. I want to thank you.
Hey, but on a serious note, it was a great game today, man. We're in a position right now. I mean, we just gotta win games. So I'm not gonna say anything about wins and we didn't do this, that. Let's go get another one tomorrow. Just keep winning, man. Let's just keep winning. Let's just keep winning and yeah, we're gonna keep it at that, man. I'll say the Trey stuff to the forum. So
All right. Oh, we got a new member. Damn in the building. Salute to my boy Damn in the building. Thank you.
hey, you
I
running up
want
the
to
bag tomorrow? Let
thank
me
you.
hold something, man. Let me hold something.
I'm poor, man. But I do have I got a ticket to the Hawks. I got a ticket to Hawks and what they call Mavericks.
Oh, okay, Dallas.
Yeah, I got Hawks Dallas game and I got Hawks Sixers, I think.
Okay.
So I might get those away, man, because I don't think I'm going. So, and they're in Atlanta. So,
Okay.
see, Cujo know what's up. Thank you. I want to thank you. You good, Jay? Because you got 4 minutes. So,
Oh man, shit. Hey, let me ask you something.
what's up?
So I was thinking about this today, and they low key talked about it on 520. If the Bucks, right, because they desperate, we know they desperate. They want to save it with Giannis. What do you think about if they hit the Hawks with like Portis? You're gonna have to take Kuzma for salary, Rollins, and maybe like a pick for Trey. Would you do it?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
When I move on from Trey, my main thing I want is draft picks. That's what I want. And I'm going to tell you why real quick. Because think about it. You got Dyson Daniels signed for the next 4.
Okay.
You just drafted Ace Null. Jaylen Johnson ain't even in his prime. Nog got another 3 years left on the deal, and he young, under 30. Then you got Zachary Richardson still gonna be here. Then guess what? What we gonna do if this pick end up at a top 3 pick, Jay? No.
Okay. I
You see
think
what
you
I'm saying?
just add to the roster.
But see, how much is a guy like Porter's gonna cost? Me personally, you know what I would like for us to do if we made a move
Porter's
right
about
now?
25 million, but he expires after next year.
I would like to go after old buddy from the Bulls, DeMoso,
Oops. Oh, the
backup point guard.
sumo.
Yep, backup point guard. Boom.
Man, I want Ryan Rollins on this team with this group so bad. I don't know what it is. It's
But I
6'4"
only said, but I know he available
contract.
though. Ace,
I
old buddy is available.
I
I don't
don't
know.
think I don't.
Oh,
Well,
Rollins
the
with the
sumo
Bucks,
probably
right?
is.
He with
Yeah,
the
the
Bucks, right?
sumo. Who? The sumo?
No, Ryan Rollins. Who he with now?
No, he's with the Bucks. He's with the Bucks. Yeah.
See,
He's
the
with
problem
Bucks.
is the Bucks trying to win. They trying
Yeah.
to, so he ain't gonna be available.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. They gonna get Trey with Giannis. I mean,
They don't want Trey, man.
that's a winning. I think that would work better than Dame and Giannis because Trey can make plays.
Yeah,
Dame,
but
Dame,
they don't
can't pass.
want that.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
see.
to me, it would be smart for them to do it because
Yeah,
Trey is an expiring contract next year.
right.
So
But I
guess
think
what?
they
If
were
it
back
don't
him.
work, the worst thing the Bucks do is you play a year with Trey. You got him as a marquee. He gonna opt out. I mean, or not extend. Then you could just start over because they're gonna
Right.
try to reload with Giannis. But let's
Yeah.
move on to we got Matt in the
All right.
building. What's good, Matt?
1 second, tomorrow. I'm making my final.
Salute to my boy Marion becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. I want to thank you. I should have been an R&B singer, dog. Shoot. Boy, at first I thought, man, you know what, Matt? When I looked up with your head turned to the side, I was like, why Matt got them fake ass diamond earrings in his ear?
Oh, nah.
I was like, he got some fake diamond earrings.
All right. So
Talk to
let's
me.
see. Where do I start? Happy we won. I'm not going to get too excited, although these days I'll take any win, but not going to get too excited for the non-Trey fans because, I mean, obviously without their second best player and their best rebounder or second best rebounder, it was too close, for the Knicks, so I can't get too excited, But
why not? Why you can't get excited? We dominated them dudes, man.
Until the fourth quarter, where we had 17 points, I think.
They got the lead within 10 with what? How much time?
No, I'm not talking. I'm not.
We literally after they went on that run,
so
Matt. After they went on that run at the beginning, we dominated them.
I mean, the lead was so high, Damon, that I knew
From
they were going to come back
domination.
and win.
That's
But I mean,
domination.
the fourth quarter offense was still very ugly.
You really trying
I'm
to
not going down. I'm not
win,
going to downplay. I'm not going to downplay the win. I'm just saying. The fourth quarter was ugly offensively. It was ugly. Rebounded wise, it was ugly. Damon, look, you know how me and Mike, feel about Zach. But, I thought Zach was going to go up and slam Quinn. Okay? This is getting ridiculous. Vit Krejci, who had less points, less rebounds, and less assists, played in 7 more minutes than Zach. I don't understand what's going on here. It doesn't make logical sense. We're a better offensive team. We're a better defensive team when he's on the court. For him to consistently get this type of treatment is insane. Like his agent, I know his agent is probably French and not American, but his agent needs to say something. Okay.
What the agent gonna say? Zach has zero leverage. Okay.
He needs to go. His agent needs to go. His agent needs to go up to Ansi
and say what? What are you gonna say?
He gonna say, my client need to start playing more minutes.
Your client better have your French ass out there at practice.
Yo, my client better be getting some more minutes coming up here real soon. Soon.
Or what? What you gonna do?
Yeah. Hey, America didn't win the last French Revolution. What you think they ain't gonna win this time either? So I'm saying, but seriously, I just think that what Quinn is doing with Zach is ridiculous. Like It's beyond ridiculous. All right.
But you already know how your coach is, man. You
But
know
that's
he
what I
has
said.
loyalty.
A conversation
Yeah,
needs
we'll
to
talk
be
about that
had.
later. But you know he has
But
loyalty to certain type of players, bro.
it's just
already.
it's
I told you
crazy.
that when we signed the matter. You told me, no, Demond, that's not how he is, man. That Emmanuel Murillo, that's the bullshit. Come on, man.
Well, I'm
Now
very
you
disappointed.
agreeing with me, okay?
I'm very disappointed in Quinn. Very disappointed in Quinn. Not just for Zach, but also like the fourth quarter offense. The fourth quarter, like it's bogged down to Luke Kennard, Prayer, Jaylen Johnson, bowl through 3-4 dudes to get to the rim, or Naw Prayer. You know, I would love to see more creativity from Quinn in the fourth quarter. Since everybody bugging me about Dyson, I will give Dyson credit for allowing the trap to stay long enough so Brunson couldn't turn that corner, and being able to allow Okongwu and Zach and Jaylen and Naw and everybody else to come up and hedge and trap the ball, so Brunson couldn't turn that corner to allow him to be more one-on-one, and without space to operate, which Brunson didn't have, it was hard for him to take Dyson one-on-one, right? So, I kudos to Dyson and kudos to the coaching staff for bringing that extra defender, even with Brunson being the only scorer out there. Because, normally, Demar, if it's just one scorer like Anthony Edwards, even though Anthony Edwards is the only scorer out there, we still let him get like 30 through three quarters. So kudos to Quinn for not letting Dyson do that. I mean, not letting Brunson do that to allow a second defender to trap and hedge the ball screen, so Brunson couldn't get around Dyson. Other than that, Demar, I mean, Jaylen, this was probably his worst offensive game, and I think he still had 20. This was worst offensive game in a hot minute. I mean, overall, like I said, I'm more interested to see what we do tomorrow versus a fully healthy Toronto, because we struggle against Toronto.
We beat Toronto.
So
I ain't even tripping.
We struggle against Toronto. So I'm not saying we're gonna win or lose. I'm just saying it's a bad matchup for us as far as like roster constructions. But so I'm interested to see what happens tomorrow versus the full Toronto team. I hope Zach don't get bent. I hope Zach don't get benched for yelling at Quinn. I pray he don't get benched for yelling at Quinn. But other than that, Demar, solid win, I guess.
And that's the homeboy Matt, man. Shout out my boy Trouble Man becoming a member of the channel. Salute to my boy Trouble Man. Let's go, boys. We rolling. We is rolling. Let's go hit up the homeboy Ryan, man. What's good, Ryan?
What's up, Damon? Yeah. So I mean, great win. Shout out to the Hawks in those second and third quarter. They didn't take their foot off the gas. They just kept driving and putting up points. And we didn't have to take a lot of threes tonight. I know we took, I think, probably 20, 25, if I'm not mistaken. Not too much. But we got most of our points in the paint. I think we finished with like 30, 35 points in the paint, which is really good. Hopefully, my question, or I would ask Juan if he can send that video to you, and that way you can post it, because I looked it up and I can't find that video. If there is a video,
Zach
and Quinn going at it.
Oh, I didn't see it because that happened when I went downstairs to get some more to drink.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. So if Juan has that clipped, if he can send it to you or put it in the home court. But yeah, great overall win. We came in, did our business. I know Jalen Brunson got his points, but I mean, I think he shot like 9 for 22 from the field. So
yeah, he wasn't very efficient.
Jalen Johnson, another triple-double. It just, like I said, I think Cam had a space where it was me, C Wonder, and Matt, but the offense just looks more fluid. The defense looks more put together, more stable, more together, and hopefully we can ride this wave till Toronto. I know they've had our number these past couple of years, but let's keep this hot streak rolling. Appreciate you.
All righty, that's the homeboy, man. Ryan in the building, man. Let's go to Larry. Oh, where did Larry go? Oh, Larry must dropped off. He must have just dropped off. Let's go to Austin. What's good, Mr. Austin?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Chilling, man. Good win, tough win today.
Yeah, it was, man. It was. However, I'm not gonna get too excited. You know, I still don't trust Quinn. It's a lot easier to get a good win when the other team front court missing. But
hey, listen, it ain't my fault. I've taken them all. I take all. Hey, I'm desperate right now. Hey, we just played. Where did we go in December? 2-8, 2-10. Hey,
yeah,
we need to be. Hey, this might be the last time we having a good time for a while,
especially to the trade deadline, man.
Yes, sir.
With what's going on with Zach, man, one thing no one is even mentioning, even though we may get the top 3 pick with the Pelicans, the way Quinn is treating Zach, that may lead to more people refusing to work out for the Hawks. Like, we don't know what that SAR business was about. We don't know if it was more Quinn or if it was more the Hawks organization. Mm-hmm. But either way, if you get two or three people saying, "Nah, we're not going to work out for the Hawks," that's a bad omen.
I mean, and it's not hard for that to happen because all it does, all you got to do is piss off one of them agents,
right?
And they gonna tell all their clients, yeah, that's how it'll go.
Yeah, and then like you said, like you take one agent, but he worked for a house that has 5 or 6 agents, and now it's all through there. Now they like, oh no, we're not going, because one, it's still gonna be the same situation where we're getting a top 3 or 4 pick that we're not the traditional lottery team, and you still coming into a situation with Quinn who's trying to compete. So it's like Quinn and us really got to be careful with this, because you already know Atlanta don't have a good reputation with the players.
Right. It's a reason why star players don't come to Atlanta.
Right.
And it ain't got shit to do with the club.
Right.
Meaning the strip club. It ain't got shit to do with no strip club. Yeah. It's because they've seen how ownership, I forgot who said it. It was an NBA player. I forgot who said it. Because they see how ownership, how the Hawks used to be ran. I think was it Dwight Howard? It was one of them star players, and they said that's why people don't come to Atlanta, because of the way the Hawks have been ran since in the past 25 years.
And then no matter, even though I don't want to pay Trey, if you think about it, Trey is the only draft pick until JJ that's worked out in the last almost since Al Horford.
He's the last draft pick we actually stuck with. We actually gave him time to stick with, because they gave up on JC because they tried to turn him to a stretch, but they gave up on him because of the money. Who did we draft for him? I mean, let's see. T was decent. Who did we get in the we lost?
T was almost 14, 15 years ago. You see? But anyway, I'll say more on the open forum. I'm good.
All right, that's the homeboy Austin, man. Let's go to Marion. What's good, my boy?
What's going on, Damon?
Chilling, man.
Austin makes an awesome point, man. I can't be denied. The way that Quinn has treated our rookie, our young players, it's gonna be something that echoes through the free agent. I mean, the camps of everybody who's in the draft. Hopefully, nobody's listening to that echo, because we need to continue to grab talented players. Good win tonight. Hawks played well. Defense played well. I was happy to see Dyson looking like Dyson of last year, putting Brunson in the box. That joker Brunson got so mad that he started pushing Dyson, and he didn't even want to come across that line at the end of the half.
All he did was complain to the refs all night, bro. Like
that's what he does, man.
He was foul baiting all night, especially that he tried to get Okaru when he shot that 3. Oh, fake foul, man. I'm like,
he is just as big a foul baiter as SGA and as Trey. I mean, this dude is falling down looking for the foul. And the funny thing is that last time it was the New York announcer who was talking about Trey looking for a foul. I wasn't listening to the New York broadcast, but I wonder if he said anything about Brunson looking for a foul all those times he was trying to get a foul.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah, it's always that planking somebody else's eye in your own eye that you can't see. So it was a good game. I'm glad we won. I'm glad our offense looked like it did, especially in the first half. We got. I believe that. I heard somebody say that Nas should be a point guard. I
Yeah,
vehemently disagree because Nas don't pass. That joker is the black hole on the team. I
but he
love him.
do. He just passed it to the other team.
He will not pay. He can't. I don't know if he's incapable of making a good pass, if he doesn't have vision to make the pass. But as soon as Nall get the ball, most of the time you can tell he's shooting, and that's how your shooting guard should be. Your shooting guard should be the guy that's shooting. I think that's the thing that Luke Kennard is slowly learning. He mentioned the fact that they didn't need him to be a playmaker. I hope he's learning that when he gets the ball, just like Vit, just like no, his job is to shoot. Just shoot the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. His
Because
job. We don't want him to be. We don't need John Stockton.
no, and the Joker
Okay,
be passing up good
we don't
looks.
need Stockton. We need Bird. We need we need Steve Kerr with the Bull. That's what we need. We don't.
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
need you. Every time you touch the ball, no dribbles. We need
Yeah,
Clay. We need Clay from Golden State. No
yeah.
dribbles.
We don't need Steve Nash, buddy.
Not at all. But I'll listen on in the chat in
Okay.
the main forum.
All right. That was the homeboy Marion, man. All right. That's everybody. Let's go to Foot, man. Then we got everybody on the stage. What's good, Foot?
What's up, man? Hey, man.
Dubs, what's up?
Hey, man. Hey, that was fun, man. That's the type of basketball I like to see, man. Ball movement, people movement, cuts, hands, energy, effort, getting on your man, a little physicality. You know, that's one thing we talked about in the chat. We got out physical by them last time.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
my bad. I
they
see you,
ain't like
Kool-Aid.
that.
My bad. I forgot Kool-Aid was there. I see you, Kool-Aid. My bad.
Yeah, they ain't had it, but that ain't our problem. We did what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, shit.
Good
Ain't my
win.
fault. They do it ain't their effort.
Yeah, I mean, none of that stuff mattered. You know, I hate when people, well, they ain't had this, they ain't had that. But y'all see why I be talking about these damn millionaires. They had that mean, and they've been playing better with better effort and better energy. Where everybody talking about the coach, rotations and subs. No, them dudes need to lock in. I mean, it's point blank. Stop blaming the damn coach. Because here's the same rotation, the same defense tonight. Ain't shit changed. What changed? The energy, the effort, and also we played fast as shit. That's how I like to play anyway. Get out, let's go, let's ride. You know, so ain't much else to say about that. They locked in. We matched the physicality, and I'm just waiting to hear what people got to say about these excuses now. You know, it's Quinn's fault. You know, but hey, I ain't hear nobody say it tonight. But
okay, fire Quinn. Ain't that changed for me, dog. The only way I would not say fire Quinn is if he make it to the conference final. That's it. Everything besides that, he can get up out of here.
Hey, that's fair enough. Hey man, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You good for it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let me hit Kool-Aid up real quick. What's good, Kool-Aid?
What's up, man? Man, I needed this win, man, after the Dogs losing, bro. I hope that dog losing give us a chance to spin off on us to start winning, man. Cause you know how the sports guard, they ain't gonna give us everything. So, but anyway, hey man, we got a new coach, man. And let me share why I say that. That team meeting went in there, and the players has become their own coach. That's why Zach went over there and looked at coach like he's stupid when he called him out. He's gonna be getting a lot of that, man. He's like them guys that done came to the conclusion, like, look, guys, we can't let coach just do these crazy decisions. We're gonna go out here and play. We're gonna go out here. If you notice, man, y'all say I see him playing a little bit different. I see him not playing that percentage defense no more. I see him shooting less you saw the night they shot less from the 3-point line. They put the ball on the basket and attack. They switch very well on defense. And thank God for Porzingis, man. His minutes, man, that big man. makes a difference, you know. And when you and it took the players to motivate them dang self to play with energy. Because I'm telling you right now, Coach Quinn say stuff, man, it brings us a downer. I saw him when I was at that game, man, and they went in. They had a chance to win against the Knicks the first time, and they came out, whatever Quinn said to them, they came out like it was a downer. So, and they had that mean, man, that's what you call self-coaching. Quinn just need to just sit on the side and just you know, let them boys go now, man. Let them ride. They already done talk to each other. They learn how to play off each other. They done learn what they gonna do, and they know. And you saw Okongu fake the 3-point shot, put it on the floor without fear of Quinn getting mad.
Yep.
Cause I seen Moji do the same thing last year, posterize someone, and he became the third celebrated dunk of the week. And Coach Quinn benched him because he did not shoot the 3. So thank God the boys and the players have become their own coach.
Well, hopefully the players can set themselves in and out the game so Zach can walk back over to the scores table.
Yeah, man. Let's
bullshit.
Freeze
This
that.
bullshit right here.
Matt, I was so proud.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on one second. Matt, are you really upset that Zach got you that upset that he took him out the game, bro? Like,
no, I'm not. I'm not really. I'm not really that upset. But I will say I am upset in the sense that the role that is at least publicly known that Quinn gave him, he fulfilled that role. Tonight, his reward should have been to finish the game, not sit on the bench with 8:37 left in the game. It's getting ridiculous.
Okay, well, all right. I got it. But let me ask y'all this, man. And we'll start with Foot and go around the panel. Okay. After these past 3 games, the OKC game, Knicks game, Wolves game, Oklahoma City game, are you still making moves at the deadline? Yes or no? And name me one move that you would make if you're still making the move. What you got, Foot?
Yes, I'm still making moves because I'm still in my year 2 of the rebuild, right? So if we can get, I would like to get a big body for sure.
Okay.
Not a big body. That's one thing. Yeah, Double O. Hey man, to me, and I'm gonna stay with it. He's been playing good, but his size still gonna be a backup for me. All right.
All righty.
And that's just
Mike,
how I feel.
After what you've seen the past 3 games, are you making a move at the deadline? If so, give me one move you will make.
Nah. No.
No moves. Kool-Aid.
Hey man, get rid of Keaton Wallace, man, and make some room for a big, bro. So we get a big that Okongu can be playing that power forward and play with a big and him on the floor at the same time. Man, I think push us over the top, man. Because if Porzingis can't play, we're gonna need that big to play.
All right, what you got, Matt? Are you making a move at the deadline? What you seen in these last 3 games?
I'm sorry. I gotta see if I can trade Quinn for Joe Mazzulla. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, but if you look at Detroit, they have Marcus Sasser, who barely got playing time up until the last couple games. I think they're trying to showcase him as it were to up his value. But him and Paul Reed, because Detroit trying to create money because they're really trying to go for it next year, not this year. So if we can send them like Porzingis for the cap relief, for Sasser and actually it'll probably be Luke Kennard for the $11 million. But send them so we could get Marcus Sasser, backup point guard. The last 3 games he had, I think, 19 apiece. The last 3 games, very good shooter, a little small but very good shooter. And then Paul Reed off the bench, who I liked for the last 3 or 4 years, but we don't get players like that. So
all righty, Austin.
No, I'm not investing anything long term in Quinn. I'm waiting to all season to see what happens.
All right, Marion.
I kind of feel the same way. The only kind of move that I would make would be for a young center, somebody like a Yves. Is it Missy?
He's Missy.
Yeah. If we can pry Yves Missy from the Pelicans, I would do that. But aside from a move of that type, I'm not making any moves.
Dang, Missy a Baylor baller. Go search X Tone Gully Missy. I tried to tell Cash they won't listen. Jay, you making a move at the deadline right now? If so, give me one move you would do.
Yeah, I think I'm still making moves at the deadline. I mean, the roster construction is still flawed. Um, man, I mean, you need to move around the hedges. I would look at Noah Clowney or maybe Bobby Portis. But if you make a big move, I don't know, man. I really do like the Ryan Rollins kid in Milwaukee. I just think he would feel a lot of what we do, and he's on a low money contract, and he
Mm-hmm.
fits our timeline. So yeah, that I would be looking at that.
Ryan, you like what you see, or
Uh,
would you make a move at the deadline?
I'd still like to make moves. Just stir up our bench. Probably get a backup small forward and probably a better center. Like if we do trade Kristaps, try to get like a better center or a backup small forward, like a Royce O'Neal or hell, like a Marcus Sasser, like everybody's saying.
All righty, see Wonder.
Yeah, I'll make some moves around the margins. I really like Mo G. I think he really should be like. I know he's not big, but he's tall. He's 6'11". I would put him in the center position because of his shot blocking ability. If you look at statistics, he's our best defensive player on the team. He wreaks havoc. He is a room deterrent. So I don't really think you need a backup center. I think Moji could be there, but I definitely would like to get a small forward and a guard. Those are the two things I really would like to get, especially a 3-and-D wing. Somebody like if you could try to get a pick and Kennard's money and try to see if you can pry Herb Jones out of the Pelicans' hands, I'll be all for that.
Okay, Juan, did you hear the question, Juan? I know you said
Yeah, I
you couldn't
did.
hear nothing.
I was I couldn't hear anybody. Look, man, I know nobody probably won't want to hear this, but the young man on the on the Knicks, Hawk Porty, had 16 rebounds tonight. I would try to purge him away from New York because they don't even really need him, and he's a legit 7 foot 250 dude. Just ate up space for us. Ate up space for New York tonight. I mean, it's a low cost, high reward move. We are known to not spend a lot of money on players or whatnot in the deadline. It's just something I'm just looking at right now of how we can maintain what we have right now and have a third center. That dude has 16 rebounds tonight, man, which is just shows, you know what I mean, like we in desperate need of someone who's at least 16 or bigger that can help space that can help box out and get rebounds.
All righty. All right, here's another question, and then after this one, we can go strictly open. I got another question for y'all.
I like this format.
Last 3 games. Well, yeah, last 3 games since the players only meeting. Give me the one player who has stood out to you. Start with Foot.
One player?
Just give me one.
Well, the one that stood out, I would probably go ahead and say Luke Kennard because he's just shooting the damn thing. Stop thinking. He's not thinking as much. I think he's improved the most. I mean, everybody improved their effort and energy, but just improvement is Kennard because he's not thinking now. He shoot the damn ball. If people watched him, he can score the ball. He's not just a 3-point shooter, mid-range shot, all that. So he can score the ball. Now he's taking, just hit him with more confidence. That's what I would say.
Who you got, Kool-Aid? Give me one player in the last 3 games who stood out to you.
I'm going to say, I'm just going to stay with the star, man. Just Jaylen Johnson, man. But I'm going to have to say KP, bro. I'm just impressed with KP coming in these last 2 games. He didn't play in the other game, did he? Just played in the last 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have to say KP. That big frame made a difference these last 2 games. Just
Sure
look
has.
he played.
Matt, who you got, Matt?
I mean, it would be easy to say a Conwu, so I'm going to say Asa Newell.
What?
What? I could change my mind.
That's his opinion.
Man, Matt, I would give you a
Matt,
hug if we were in person.
You know what I call? You know what I call that, Matt? I call that maturity.
Amen.
It's the coward's
Man, I'll
way
give you
out.
a hug and high five.
I call that that's sports growth from Matt right there.
I appreciate that, man.
Who you got? Who
I
you
said
got?
he was
Austin?
better than I expected.
I appreciate that, brother.
Who you got, Austin? Last 3 games, who stood out to you?
I'm gonna say no. No, he's probably been the best two-way player we done had, and props in Horford. If you
Matter of
think
fact,
about it, on Millsap.
should be up there for 6th man of the year. Or does he play too many games? Start too many games so far?
You just
I think
got to
as long as
start
you-
more. You got to come out the bench more than you start. There's not a
Yeah,
game.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
He definitely should get most improved though. But yeah, I say no.
All right, who you got, Mr. Marion?
I like the no answer, but I'm gonna say Double O. I think Double O has been
Yeah.
playing at a level that is pretty unexpected considering how he had played before. He's rebounding with energy. He's hitting shots. He's hitting 3-pointers. He's been an unsung hero to match Nas consistency.
Okay, who you got, Jay? Last 3 games, who done stood out to you?
Man, I'm gonna say Keaton Wallace. He's averaging 100 claps a game.
Damn it, Jay. Damn, Jay, you took my pick.
Yeah, you crazy.
He said
Took my
Keaton
pick,
Wallace.
Jay.
Hey, Jay said Keaton Wallace. I started going through my head. I'm like, what he do?
I say what?
I'm trying to run all the games through my head in like 1 second. I'm like, really? What
King of the clapback.
What did he do?
Nah, but seriously, I've been more impressed. I think the players meeting actually happened after the Miami game because they were talking about it after the Knicks game. But in that stretch, I probably would say what stood out to me was Jaylen Johnson, not for the offense, but his defense going back to that first New York Knicks game.
Yeah, much
like
better.
the effort he's giving,
Much
he's taking it serious. So I would say that.
much better.
Who you got, Ryan? Last 3 games, who stood out to you?
Well, since Jay took my pick, I'm going in Folly Dante. But no,
Wait, is
no,
he
but
even on the bench?
Oh, that's cold work.
no, he's back in Georgia. Golly.
You can say
I'd say Onyeka. I'd say Onyeka.
I mean, Yeka been
I'll
hooping.
give Onyeka some credit.
All right. What you got, C Wonder? Who you got?
Matt, since you gave my rookie credit, I'll say this. Remember when I told you that if Okongwu plays physical and plays consistently, I'm going to be with him. He's been doing that the last couple of games, and I'm so proud of him for it. When you're that small, you got to play physical. And he's finally – he's 6'8". Come on, we got to keep it a buck. Just like Trey 6'1". You can't be lying, but like you got to play physical. He's playing physical. Like he's getting in the post, boxing out, setting good screens, actually doing the dirty work like a center does, as well as shooting threes. He's not just finessing it. He's actually bullying guys in the paint. And I'm like, that's what I want you to do. If he does that, then yeah, he could be the starter for me. I just think he just needs a backup to help him out for as far as size. But yeah, Okongwu for sure. Yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm extremely proud of Okongwu. He's finally playing like a center.
Who you got, Juan? Last 3 games, who your standout?
I'm gonna go last 4, but the easy answer could be Jaylen Johnson. He's been a bottle of consistency the whole year, but I'm gonna have to go with Double O.
I should have said Juan. Who you giving the AAM to?
Yeah. Double O has shot 14 to 27 from 3-point land over the last 4 games. That's 52%, fellas. He's reclaimed and refound his 3-point shot again. We all remember November. That's when we was he was on a burner from 3-point land. He's also averaged 23 or more points in 3 out of the last 4 games. So having him on the offensive side, that's Jalen's go-to buddy. Everybody has their buddies on the team. Clint had Trey and Clint were buddy. Jaylen and Double O are buddy. He's been really good, man. You know what I mean? I know he can never probably fill the shoes of being, a center or how fans want to be, but in the modern day NBA, he's doing what you need him to do. And he's playing less minutes over the last 2 games. That helps.
All righty. Mike, you want to participate?
Of course, man. Nah, for real though. You said the last 3 games, right?
Yeah, who your
Yeah.
standout last 3 games?
Man, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to word it as stand out though, but who has stood out to me is my dog Zach. And why the nigga about crashed out tonight, bro? Like he tired of this crap, bro.
He sure did. He's about to go
Like for
nuts.
real though, man. If y'all
Hey,
take
where's this video at, man? Because I was getting
I
some.
saw it
Yeah, I
on
need to
Twitter.
see
I
it.
just saw it on Twitter. I just saw it on Twitter.
Demond, you gotta watch it. Cause Moji Slick was trying to hold him back, like
He
bro.
sure
sit
was.
down, like,
Yep.
sit
He
down.
sure
Moji
was.
was like, bro,
But Zach was
chill
like, man, bump
out,
this
chill
crap though.
out.
He was
Hey,
mad.
but I'm gonna explain though. Let me explain my pick though, because if y'all pay attention though, bro, like he been trying, man. I mean, one point I'll be listening to it. One point I'm not being active though, but like his rebounding has gone up, like literally. He's been a lot more active, like on the rebounds, the boards, and trying to do stuff, whatever, like more of the little stuff, whatever. In the last 3 games, you want to say what stood out too, like what OKC came in that stretch, and yeah, this nigga is really guarded 1 through 5, bro. Like them niggas put him on check, bro, and stuff like that too. So I mean, hey man, like I said, the young man looking like can I get rewarded a little bit? Like his shooting is coming around better. It was just a horrible November. December was better than November. You know what I'm saying? These 3 games or whatever, 9 the greatest of like scoring output is what 12, 9, and 12. The 2 games that he did the 12 in or whatever, it was only what 22, 23 minutes in, and he shot 50% from the field. So I mean, he just like that's what he went. That's why he went to Quinn. He like, bro, like explain this to me, dog. It's like I'm really trying. And like Matt said, like he statistically performed better than Veek, but Veek gets trusted to finish out the game and stuff like that. He like, who am I to where I do this? And then too, no, I'm not dissing Dyson or anything like that. But Dyson had 1 more rebound and basically what I think 1 less point. And he paid 38 minutes. Now I know we need his defense and stuff like that, but it's just like, why is Zach about to crash out these niggas, bro? Like, you been seeing it just slowly boiling, bro. Like, he getting frustrated, like, bro. Because I've been saying this from the beginning, bro. Ain't nobody else being called the bus, bro. Quinn ain't going to be called the bus. Zach the one who's going to get all that heat, all the knock, and all this and that. And he like, bro, at least give me a fair shake, dog, to go out here and do something.
Mike, you know what it reminds me
Hey,
of?
Juan, real quick, what was the time when it happened?
It was like 8:37, 8:38.
Yeah,
in the 4th quarter.
But y'all know, you know what it reminds me of?
Hey,
y'all you know what it reminds me of? Remember in the Bulls game when Bogey and Quinn got into it?
Matter of fact, Mike, let me go and test out that website. Let me see if I go find it.
Yeah, that reminds me of when Bogey and Quinn got into it, and Bogey got traded a couple of months after that. If I remember right.
Well,
like
that actually brings a good segue into something I was looking at during the game. But while I was watching the game today, and it's
Jay, you need to go out and come back in.
No, that's just how I sound.
He just sounds like Dick.
That's how I sound. Yeah, that's how I sound. But
hey Mike. Hey, somebody said when Jay came on at halftime, somebody said, no, it was Damn said Jay got that Porzingis.
Divide. I can't laugh, bro. Don't make me laugh.
I don't wish that on nobody.
Hey,
but I was watching the game today, bro. And I just had this revelation. Like, I think Zach gonna be okay. But I think like a good outcome for us and for him is if he can be like McCall Bridges, honestly. Like if he can do what McCall is doing on the court for the Hawks, I think that's a great player to have, you know.
I think his footwork a lot better than McHale.
I think he'll be better than that.
I mean,
for the people that say he can't dribble. Did y'all see that?
If he can get better than McCall, fine. But I'm just saying, like, if we can just get him to that level of your playing every day, you're consistent with your shot. You can take dudes off the dribble.
Hey, just let you know, Pelicans lost today. They lost. They just lost against the Trailblazers.
I just feel like that's a great player that we would have gotten at number 1. I mean, shit, McKell on his own team was averaging 20.
Who you talking about, Jay? Who you talking about?
Talking about Mikael Bridges.
Zach.
Talking about Zach.
Oh,
Zach becoming like, bro, like they got a similar frame too. I was just watching McCall. I was like, bro, that's kind of what we need Zach to do for us right now.
Zach just need to tighten up, man. Zach gonna be
Yeah.
all right, though. He young. He young.
Man, that's the problem, though. That's the problem with Quinn, though. I mean, he's young, so it's just like, I don't know. You gotta give him.
I thought he was going to throw his
Shout
towel. I thought he was
out to
gonna
Colin
throw
trying
his
to
towel
dunk on
before
OG
the win.
Anunoby tonight.
He so did.
He sure did. Respect.
I thought he
bro.
had it
Respect
at
to the
first.
state.
I thought he was gonna get it.
Hey, shout out Double O shooting better than my shooting guard.
Hey,
For the
hey,
whole
hey, hey.
season.
For
For the
real.
whole
Hey,
season.
shout out though
For
to
real.
Dyson being the
For the whole
defensive.
season. For the whole season.
Don't do that. I
Hey.
mean, we all know that hedge and that blitz was coming defensively all
Hey, it's
night
still
long.
come on, Matt.
I'm
You
just
did a great
saying,
job.
I'm
He
just
got into
saying.
Brunson's head to the point where Brunson pushed.
Hey, you got to get
I
credit.
found it. I found the clip.
You got to get Dyson credit on the defense.
Yeah,
dog.
you gotta
He did
give
it
Dyson
for
the
him.
credit. He played. He
He
returned the
played
form.
good defense,
I
but
He returned the form. I gotta give Dyson
I'm still
credit.
saying
I
though
gave
that three
him
he shot,
credit.
he didn't shoot it with confidence.
I gave him credit. I said he held the defense long enough for the trap and the blitz to get there.
He had one-on-ones too that he contested well.
I mean, it was seldom, but
Oh,
I would say
good
the
job.
But Zach gonna be
Double O hit his
fine,
shot.
bro.
Really need to do
trying to
something.
get you.
So
to
yeah,
compliment
so what
Dyson
happened
Daniels.
is
Matt,
What should we
trying
be
to-
doing? What should we be doing, Earl? Earl said we really need to do something with this moment. What should we be doing?
I was about to say what?
Warren, your connection okay, man?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It keeps going in and out.
Oh,
What should
okay,
what should we be doing, Earl? What you got some ideas? What you mean, like a trade or something? I mean,
What?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, this it. Yep.
And then Quinn just goes like, meh. Yep.
He's and then the towel being thrown.
Oh yeah, and then
Moji
like-
like dog. It's all good. Nah, he was going at Quinn, man.
He said, "Hey, put me
no,
in the
I think no. It looks like he's talking to somebody behind him.
Yeah, I don't know.
You finna throw the towel here in a minute.
I thought he was gonna throw the towel at Quinn.
Me too.
Oh,
He's like, I'm
Robo.
done
Like
with
he
this,
talked
dog.
to the
He's
assistant
like,
coach.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I don't
If
blame
a player
him.
was gonna
Okay,
complain about it,
that little foam seating that he threw down. Yeah, that's frustration.
He
The
done,
foam seating
dog.
that
He
they sit
tired
on.
of it.
I don't blame him.
What is he
I'm proud
supposed to
of
do?
I mean,
I'm
he's
proud
literally doing everything right, and he ain't getting rewarded for it. It's
What is he
insane.
supposed to do?
Bruh, he just give him time. Hear me?
And I don't like this. I don't like these media.
But you right.
People that
Tell
want to
Quinn
keep
to give
that
him
media
time.
pass
That's what we
and don't want to
trying
ask
to
the
Hey,
real questions.
Big Craig put down
Exactly.
right now.
You got to give him something.
Gotta give
I
him
know.
some
Hey,
kind of
Big
reward.
Craig playing better than him.
No, he
That's not,
wasn't.
that's a damn lie.
No,
I
no,
would
not.
say Vic shooting that three better.
He's
That's
shooting better. That's it.
Yeah,
That
but even
player-
that,
that's
Zach
player
is trying to
better.
Hold on,
return
wait,
back.
no.
I mean,
You can't only.
that's what I think it is. I think
No,
it's,
no.
Here's the thing. Even with that, even with that, Zach is slowly getting to his 3-point range and his 3-point percent. He's actually shooting better these last few games from three.
He said he was 37%.
Look, y'all can't care about intangibles only when it come to Dyson. Okay.
No, but like
Zach doing a lot of
That-
intangibles. He getting rebounds. He getting blocks. He getting steals. It's a lot of intangibles in that game these days.
Nobody's.
yeah, but Quinn only cares about that with Dyson. Literally.
Hey,
'Cause
bro,
if he cared about intangibles, Moji would be playing over Asa.
The moment y'all realize
Well, hold on.
Zach is
Ace
our
got
best
intangibles.
defensive player, the better
Ace
we'll be.
got
I'm just telling y'all the truth. It's like Quinn values offense in everybody except Dyson Daniels.
Which is insane.
Like, bro, like
one
that's,
position where
I
you
hate
gotta
when
care
y'all be
about
like
offense.
Quinn don't play these young dudes. Quinn don't play these young dudes, but he's playing.
But Jay, you can say that, but no matter what you say, the last 9 we still 2-7.
within his game,
You
man.
said what?
The last 9 we still 2-7, so it's not
I mean, I'm
necessary
just,
that
but that,
Quinn Way is
I don't know
working.
what our record has anything to do with it though. I'm
He
just
said
saying to
Quinn Way
you.
ain't the. He said Quinn
his
Way ain't
method
the
not
best
working.
way.
I said Quinn is gonna play outside of Dyson. He leans. Dyson's the only dude who can't do much on offense.
Don't say much. Just say he can't do shit. Just be honest.
I mean, he can't
Just say
shoot,
he
but
can't
like
do much.
Dyson is doing other things for the Hawks. But he only values the intangibles with Dyson. Because if he valued defense and intangibles, Mo G would be playing over Asa. It's
One
that
thing
Well,
simple.
I
hang on.
say,
Asa
wait,
is the
wait,
guy giving you intangibles. He's not. It's
but
not like
Asa,
Asa
because
got
Asa
the
is more
intangibles.
active than Moji. I'll give
And
him
that,
that.
I want to say,
But
Asa
it
getting
listen,
rebounds,
Like
listen,
you can,
Mo,
knocking
Aces
down.
shouldn't have been
it's
like
hard to, it's
Asa
hard
is
to
better than
box
Mo
out
on
Asa,
offense. Asa is better than Mo on offense.
and
That's a
he's better
fact.
than him on the boards
But the
too.
He's
gap
on the
between
boards.
Asa's defense and Moji's defense is bigger than
Night
what
and day.
Asa's.
It's night and
Like,
day.
That's true. That's
like
true.
the
But that,
gap between what they like the offensive gap between Asa and Mo is a gap, but it ain't as wide as the defense.
If you
I
include
do
rebounding, it
wonder.
is
The
though.
I
If
defense,
you
don't think.
but
include
like
rebounding, it is.
I don't
the
think that. I
defense,
don't think
and
the
I'm
defensive
not
gap
saying
is that
Moji should
big.
play more, but I'm just telling you, like the gap between offense and defense between Asa, like Moji is
You
much
know,
better on defense than Asa.
hey guys, you know
He
it's
plays
time.
he plays Asa because he gonna make shots. Quinn
So
gonna play
check
who
this
he
out.
knows he
You
gonna
know
make
it's
I don't know.
shots.
I've
time
seen
in
Asa do a
basketball
good
when
job
you
on
go
defense.
offense, defense. You know that, right? In crucial times, you play offense, defense. That's what a coach, a smart coach, does.
Well, I
He
hope
wants
that's
a
what the
player
game
to
of
have more
basketball is.
defense than the other when he needs the defense. He should know the rotation on that.
And I definitely called it in the offseason. I said Asa can take Moji's job if he ain't making shots.
Hey,
Here's a
real
question
quick,
for the
shout out
panel.
to Tank Dog with
He
that super
predictable.
chat. That played good tonight. He ain't what y'all think he is. He's a good role player. Hawks drafted a role player with #1 overall pick.
Man,
I'm
Tank, get on out of here, bro.
gonna tell y'all.
Tank, you got to
Here's a
donate
good
more
question
money
for
to
the
come up
panel.
with that slander.
I said it, and when I said I had my 4 minutes went after the game with Demine. He's a fourth or fifth option on your offense.
Yeah.
Best.
Hold on.
Dang, Mike.
Tank, grab your debt, man.
Dog,
No,
Mike.
he paid it. He paid it. He paid it. He
Oh,
paid.
he
I just
did?
yeah, he paid
Okay.
it.
No, he paying that Blue
I
Jones
just
debt.
like rubbing it in. I just like rubbing it in because that was so funny. That was
Man,
the
Zach
funniest
is
bet
the
ever.
fourth or fifth option, and people talking about he a bomb, he a bust. What?
He
Like,
give
what
you
you
the
expect him
same.
to
I'm
do?
about to say, dude.
Juan, that's my point. Juan, he giving you the same amount of point total as two other dudes. One dude that played 38 minutes, it seemed like every night, and another dude that played close to 30.
That's what I'm
He
saying,
give
And they
he
man.
touch
give
the
you the
ball
same
more.
average.
He
They
give you the
touch the ball
same
way
average,
In
more.
less
man.
time. It's insane.
Well, here's a question for the panel. Here's a question for the panel. Do you think that Dyson plays as much because Quinn is forced to play him?
I was
The
good.
contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
No. I think
Because
Dyson.
I can see that
Right.
because as we talk about, politics are involved in everything in NBA, and honestly don't want to look stupid for giving him a
Hold
contract.
on, I bring
like
you
that.
back, Foot. I got to answer.
So I would say I think that's a point.
See, now look at y'all.
Marion. I think that's a good
Mike
point.
coming in here.
Marion.
You know he's
I
going
think
to
honestly don't want to look dumb by handing over a contract for a dude that is getting less and less minutes and before the contract even hit. So I think that plays a part.
Hey, Mike, you see what Lowe's saying, right?
Yeah, I see Lowe, man. I told Lowe, man, he gonna make me pull up Drew Hills or wherever he at, man.
Oh Lord, no.
Oh
no.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you, man. Lowe's always talking. Hey, but no, I mean Jay kind of alluded to a little bit though, but bro, he played Dyson mainly because it's like that's his like Quinn doesn't coach defense. He doesn't emphasize defense. So
Nope, sure don't.
Dyson is his Rudy Gobert in perimeter form, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Rudy is not no offensive anything, but he put him out there and try and lean everything based upon him. It's like Dyson is his, because Dyson routinely, well, I don't know routinely the right word to use though, but it's not like it's abnormal for Dyson to play the most minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that. I mean, he played the most minutes tonight, I think, tonight.
Yeah,
or
he
whatever.
did. He did.
Yeah, so it's like Dyson is literally Quinn's defensive strategy. That's like his only.
And you know what's crazy, Mike? Him and Rudy Gobert guarded each other the other game.
Hey, Mike.
What up, Colette?
That's funny, but
You nasty, bro. You nasty, man.
That's true, though.
Nasty,
long you don't make Dyson shoot 5 or 6 3 points a
Hey,
game.
that is low key hilarious.
That's the point right there. He let Dyson play within his game. It's fine.
Dyson and Gobert was guarding each other.
Gobert guarded Dyson last game.
Man, you nasty for that,
That
bro.
was crazy.
I can't.
But I think the politics is different. I think the politics is different where Unsi may have Dyson playing those minutes to see if he needs Trey. Because it's like, especially with Trey Young, the more Dyson develop, the less likely you are to Trey, no matter how you feel about it.
Huh? Say that again.
So it makes sense.
The more Dyson play at point guard and the more he develops, the less likely Unsi is going to be to pay Trey.
Yeah. I mean, I get Austin. I get your point, Austin. The only reason why I can't fathom that is because I can't fathom a team who will want Dyson Davis as a point guard.
No, and it's not about Trey versus Dyson. It's not about that. It's just about fun allocation. It's about how you.
No, I got you. I'm just saying, what team will want Dyson as a starting point guard?
The Hearts.
Hey, Juan, get some new internet, man.
It's not my internet. It's where every time somebody pop in and out,
Is that Juan doing that every
it
time I
goes
look?
off. I can't do anything about it, man.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with me and Mike popping in and out, bro. That's something
Look,
Austin, I would get that more credence, Austin, if he wasn't shooting 13% from three.
Juan
got that
nasty
Matt,
Olympia internet up there.
Matt, after Trey Young and Jaylen Johnson, who's your best playmaker on the team?
It's Dyson.
Beat Krejci.
Oh, stop.
We can end the conversation there.
Jaylen said
No,
it's
I
double
think
O.
Beat Krejci a good playmaker.
Jaylen said it's double O. He
not third best.
Hey Mike, do you hear that? Is Mike up here? Where Mike at? Do you hear Matt right now? Matt spent 2 years bashing Vic Krejci. Said he could. Matt said, correct me if I'm wrong. Matt
I won't go against nobody down. I try to type it.
Is not an NBA player. Now he up
Hey,
here.
bro. He just said that, boy. I'm like, what? And that'll bring me back into all the other stuff I've been saying for years, bro. And that slick upset me about Quinn, bro. Marion be saying that junk though. Marion be like, Quinn, like basically he don't use what he got. He more so be like, this is what I want to do, and then make them do what he want to do. And it's like, bro, V is a point guard, bro. He completely transformed V into an off-ball Kyle Korver, man. Yeah. And it's like, what the heck, bro? It's like, I don't know, trying to keep some of that playmaking in him for me or whatever.
But see, the thing is that when Vic was over at OKC, I saw that in him before they traded him, man. I saw that in him.
Well, I want to say this, Mike. This is the reason why I said, like, I would love to see Vic go to the point guard position. Like, I think he'd be a great backup.
I got a question too.
No,
I got a question.
No.
Why
I know V. I know
what did I say this summer? Y'all was trying to clown me.
And I said I know that too.
Full time.
Is V Krejci having a career high? Is he having his career best season right now? V.
Yep.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Y'all see how he's having his career best year in this specific role. Like, I get it, he played point guard, but like, this is a better role for him. What he's doing right now is how you maximize
that. Is the backup.
So he just got to catch and shoot the ball. He done got good at it.
But I think you
but he does more than just catch and shoot. He's running off actions. He's attacking. He's attacking off the dribble.
Defense and passing the ball, but I'm just saying he knows the main role is catch and shoot.
Yeah, catch and shoot.
Man, he is excelling at what he's doing. Just keep him at what he's good at doing.
And then he's a good passer for a wing, but you good at a point.
Right, but see the thing with V is he's able to still make those passes and plays coming off screens and pin downs.
That's what I'm saying. But
like you would lose all if he's the guy that's primarily with the ball in his hands, you're not gonna be able to create the same actions for him. It's gonna be he has to initiate everybody, then you gotta take time to get him moving. So it had to be give and go anyway. So why if it has to be give and go anyway to maximize him, why put him on the ball?
Well, I've seen hold up. We've seen him take threes off the dribble plenty of times. And we've seen threes where he's played it off screens when someone set it up with the ball in his hand. So it's not
right, but they're getting him in the space to do it.
Action is actually him creating the action.
Wait. See, Wonder, you don't see on the hot. You don't see it very often where V gets the rebound, he brings it up the court, and he fires a three. He's getting most of his looks off actions, off somebody else. That's where that's how you maximize a guy.
I agree, Jay. I agree with that, Jay. But I'm saying, you don't think V Krejci, Jay? You don't think V Krejci can get the ball, bring it up the court, go to the paint, stop, turn, and pass?
Anyways,
You know, I'm asking you. You don't think the Christian can do
Don't
that?
do Dyson like that, man.
anyways.
That was funny, Matt. That was funny.
Stop
I'm
turning.
asking. You don't think so, Jay?
I think he's serious, yeah.
I got
I'm
a question.
serious.
I got a question.
I mean, it's not that hard
Anyways,
to go into the paint and then stop and then look around.
Lord,
Demond, I got a question for the panel.
what's
that's
up?
funny.
So we saw tonight, even though we won the game, we had long lulls of our offense looking really bad in the second and fourth quarter. Do you
Yeah.
think the Hawks are devoid of more veteran leadership or veteran presence on this team?
I
I don't think a
so,
veteran
man.
fixes that.
I don't think so because now we almost halfway in the season now. So I mean, when you think about it, bro, think about it. Jaylen is on year what?
5,
Trey on year what?
8.
Trey on year 7, 8.
Porzingis on year what?
Yeah, like
10.
10.
I mean, you got veterans. I mean, technically they veterans.
Luke Kennard too.
Yeah, they
No,
not new.
two.
They,
As
now
well.
been in the league how long?
Onyeka's been in the league for 6 years.
Yes. So we young. We may be the youngest team by age, but we definitely not the youngest by experience. I mean, we got the experience, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the fact that what I like though, Juan, is they recognized that they was bullshitting around. And I'm gonna tell you this, the coach recognized it, and it was, I think Quinn called good timeouts tonight when we were struggling to score the ball. But listen, we knew the Knicks was gonna make a run now.
Yeah,
we knew
it was gonna make a run.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. It's the fact that we never allow, and
They were never really back in the game.
Yeah, you can credit the players, you can credit the coach. I mean, like I said, great timeouts by Quinn. I think that's the fourth quarter. They went on 6-0 run. We call a timeout. They had cut the lead to what was it? 15,
11, right? 15,
They went on the 13-0 run.
No, that wasn't a 13 run. It was part of the whole complete run. Because then we call a timeout. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Because they scored 6 in a row, we call timeout. Then they scored 5 in a row. That was the 11. Because they cut the lead to 10.
I'm talking about that run. They went right when the fourth quarter was started.
Right, but that run was split in half. Right, it was a timeout in between.
Yeah, but they scored again. That's what Red's saying. It was 13-0.
It was an overall 13, but like
it
was overall.
Yeah,
I'm saying it wasn't straight in a row. Like it was a timeout. We had called a timeout when they scored 6.
Yeah.
Then we come out timeout. We come out the timeout. They score what? Another 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like
they
11
scored. They scored until Veet made a shot. I think.
I think Quinn handled it well. He didn't wait till they cut the lead in single digits to call the first time out. And at the end of the day, the boys they responded.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Juan,
even
we may be young by age.
We
may be young by age, but we got plenty of NBA experience on the floor.
I mean, I think we need some.
To one's question, let me say this one thing. I was watching the watch along with Demond, and I recall it was about the 5-minute mark. Demond said, "Okay, this is the time I need Jaylen to step up because the Knicks was making a little bit of a comeback. I think they got it down to either 11 or 9, and we needed a score. And you would think this would be the time your star player would step up. I still don't think that Jaylen has the gene to be the guy to go back and forth in a close and tight game, because even in down the stretch, he deferred a lot. And sometimes you need a guy that's not going to defer, but you need a guy who will be willing to Jermaine O'Neal that thing and go back and forth with whoever he has to go back and forth with to try to win the game.
Let me say that. Let me say this. So let me caveat on what Marion said. I'm not gonna hold nothing against Jaylen if he's making the right basketball play.
Yeah, it's like, bro, that's what I was right about.
Now I was expecting him to kind of take over a little bit more, but I mean he made the correct plays to me. I mean he passed out. He was passing passing the ball, finding the open guy. I mean, I ain't really had no complaints, but
I don't have any place to
That's
work.
Jaylen Johnson's
But
game.
what
Like he was being
happened?
double
What
teamed, and
happened
they showed him a
what
wall
happened
all
when he
night.
Can't really
first and
complain
the
off
guy
a
missed
triple
it?
double now.
And everybody
They ain't
looks at
got a
him and
triple
says, he
double.
took that shot. Well,
I
I mean that's what you have a franchise player for. What happens when he defers the ball to Veep and Veep misses the shot? What happens when he defers the ball to Kennard and Kennard bumbles the shot out of bounds? And everybody looks at Jaylen at that point and say, Jaylen, you should have took that shot because you the man.
I don't know, Mary. It depends on who you are.
It's a thing about being down the
It depends on your game.
Marion. He can take the shot and miss it. I mean, like
Right.
Yeah, but
you either make the right play
that's
and
the
get it to
thing.
somebody, or you don't. Like
don't get me wrong.
LeBron James has made a
Saying.
career out of doing that,
No,
man.
I see what you're
Why
saying.
we gotta
Mary.
bring him up?
Lamar Odom
I'm
did
just
too.
saying, bro. LeBron is always. It don't matter if the game is on the line or not. Like LeBron is gonna make the right basketball play.
No,
And
he's
he won
not.
4
Yeah, all of them.
I'm
championships.
making terrible basketball plays for my damn team.
And then to be honest, in the last 5 minutes, I trust North shooting the ball more than Jaylen anyway.
I do too.
Me too.
But that
Everybody
doesn't
say
take
that.
away from Jalen's game that North finished.
No.
No. I don't think that's what Marion's saying. He's not saying that like JJ is not a great player or he doesn't do the right things. He's just saying like he doesn't have that alpha dog in
Bro,
him.
that doesn't
no,
mean
we know
alpha
what he
dog.
was saying. We don't agree with that. We're saying, bro,
agree
if
that
you're
doesn't
making the
mean
right
you don't have an
basketball
alpha.
play, we're not gonna worry you.
I actually agree. I don't think Jalen has the.
Yeah,
But it's
but
okay.
You said
LeBron don't have
Jalen
an
Johnson
alpha
can
dog
average
Oh, no,
25
I
points
said
a
it, but
game.
I said a month
I know,
ago.
right? I know. Hey, what did Matt say, Jay, about
Like,
Jalen?
bro, you say he can't average 24, 25 points a game. So, Matt, like,
I said 25. Hold on.
He averaging 24 right
Don't
now.
botch
24,
talking
my
about?
word. Hold on. Wait. Don't botch my
Come on,
words. I said 25 for the entire season. We're not through the season yet. 1, 2. I also said he's underdeveloped in the half court, which he is. Okay. And
bro.
3, he got to stay healthy for a
Bro.
whole
Yeah,
season.
He does definitely got
how do you get 10? How does he go
All
for
right,
10
can
and
I
6
say
and
something?
score
Everybody else done
25
went through like
points
3-4 times.
and be
Good Lord, man.
underdeveloped, bro? It don't make no
I'll go after
sense.
Juan. Let's let
Dog.
speak.
Go
No, I'm
ahead,
saying let
Juan.
Juan speak.
Go ahead,
I'll go
Juan.
after Juan.
Damn, man. I'll be trying to be like respectful, Mary, to caveat off what you said as well. All right. I think Jalen has shown glimpse of that. He's still growing in his role as well. If you look at the Chicago game, we hit the big 3 under pressure and we still could have won that game. He hit that 3 in the corner against Chicago and that ridiculous output. He also went back-to-back buckets with Joker in Denver, and we lost that game in the final minute as well, too. So he has shown glimpses of
Hornets
him
game.
being that go-to player at the end of the game. Yeah, man, I watched the games. I remember certain parts, you know what I mean? We
The
talk about certain
Hornets
players.
too.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
So
Hornets game. The
The
Hornets.
he's shown
76ers
glimpses.
games.
He's shown glimpses of it, Mary. Has he did it all season? Not quite yet, but he's learning how to do it. And tonight, like Damon said, I thought he was an excellent facilitator. Some of the passes Jalen can make is only he and a couple of players in the NBA can make in the day's game. Some of them passes he made tonight.
Yeah, Mary.
I mean, I get the logic of like, I just want to go.
I agree with Marion because like you've seen the Detroit game, like you've seen games where he falters in the half court in the last 5 minutes. It's not a critique; it's just where he is right now in this game.
Well, bro, if you're saying that, it literally is.
That's cool. That's cool because this is
It's
first year
not.
actually. But Matt, it's cool because this is first time in this role. So
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying
wanna
for
say,
people
hang on,
that
I
want
wanna say this.
for people that want to label him a superstar.
Juan, are you
hold
done?
on a minute.
Oh
I'm
no,
listening.
he ain't no
I'm listening.
superstar now.
I said, let me
This
just.
dude,
I
Jalen Johnson, if the Hawks
Go ahead,
win both games, he's gonna be second
will
to
say
all
this:
NBA.
if you kind of look at how this game, how the season's played, even when Trey came back, they were deferring to Jalen a lot more. Like even in the fourth quarter, Trey was
Jalen
taking
Green now. That's why.
Trey was taking less shots and he was giving Jalen more of the ball. Because I think Quinn and everybody else, even Trey's figured it out. They all figured out like if Jalen's the number one guy, we have a way better chance of being a champion. You know, Trey is.
It don't matter if Trey figured it out.
I want him to be, and I believe he's still the number one option. If you build around him, it's better for him to be the second option.
He's the number one option, whether Trey figured it out or not.
I mean, I get it, Red. What I'm saying is like the way that they are. When he came back, He didn't try to just take over. He gave Jaylen his moment to take over. That's what I'm saying.
He is learning to put that weight on his shoulder and carry this team. Now if he can carry us through the season and to the playoffs, that's when he's really gonna start to get critiqued, and that's when the criticisms really start gonna be packed on real heavy.
I don't know. I
Salute
push
to the
back on
homeboy
it.
finisher, man. He said JJ see himself as a playmaker, not a shot maker. Do you agree with that, Marion?
I do, and I also agree with what Juan said, that he's learning. We've seen flashes. I believe that he's learning, and that's a good thing. I'm looking forward to a finished product because I know that's what you need in order to win, and that's the part that's been missing. That's what you need in order to win. That's why LeBron went to 10 championships and only won 4. You need that in order to win.
Oh man,
no,
not
Right.
that.
Hey, Austin, you agree with that?
Oh,
JJ
yeah, I
see
love
himself as a
Brandon.
playmaker, not a shot.
I agree, but the thing is, I think people forget Jason Kidd.
I think he's
Like,
both, man.
Jason Kidd went to 2 finals, and you never expected Jason Kidd to be the last one to take the shot. But he still was the alpha, and that still was his team, and he still was a star level player.
Well, not according to Kenyon Martin.
And Kenyon Martin was a
Kenyon
bum,
say
bro.
anything for likes.
Everybody-
Kenyon say anything enough for likes.
Kenya wasn't even on that team, so how would he know? Kenya went on that team, so how would he know?
Yeah, he was.
Yes,
Kenyon
he
was there
was.
because he missed 23 shots in the finals. He was
Kenyon Martin is the reason why they went to the finals.
Wait a minute.
He
Kenya went on that Dallas championship team.
No,
No, he wasn't
the
talking
Nets.
about that. He was talking about the Nets.
The
Nets.
Nets. Some of the Nets.
Oh, okay, the Knicks. Yeah.
And went back to back.
I was just joking. I was just joking, Austin.
Oh, you talking about the Nets team that got the Nets team that got beat by Kobe and my Lakers in 03?
Yes.
That's Nets team.
Yes.
Talking about Spurs.
Marion, also to point this out too, Jaylen is going to have his time, but the team is still going to defer to Trey at times when they need a shot at the end of the game, man. It's just inevitable until they learn those roles. Until Zach, until until Dyson, until Jaylen, they grow into those moments. They're still going to defer. Do I want it to happen every time? No, I do not, because they all need to go through the fire to get to get where we need to be at. And right now, this is crucial times for them learning how to do that. So far, we 2-0 in the last 2 games. You know what I mean? I'm like, we got a small winning streak. Let's make it 3 tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be a dogfight because you got 3, 6, 8 players that give us trouble every single time, and we have not figured out a way to stop Brandon Ingram yet.
Nope.
I mean,
That's,
we'll see. I don't think we haven't figured. We just don't have a good matchup for him.
Hey, listen.
Who you gonna put on Brandon Ingram?
Listen, do BI just like you did and Edward. Do BI just like you did and Edward. Let him go for
But
his.
Scotty Barnes is nasty too, DeMond. Scotty Barnes had a 25 and 20
BI
game.
isn't even their best player. That's the problem.
Listen, you don't have. Even if they didn't have Scotty Barnes, you don't really have anybody that can guard. Like he's one of the few. Like that's one of the few matchups that you just really don't have a body to put in front of him. Like it was the same thing with Larry Markkinen. Like you just don't have no.
Well, your problem is
Who
we don't got
can
nobody,
put
we
on
don't
him?
got nobody to Cause last
You talking
time
Brandon Ingram?
Yeah.
It's in the
Brandon
paint,
Ingram
too.
is like
Make sure y'all
6'10", man, and he has like moments where he looks like Kevin Durant sometimes.
But that was my point when I said they don't really have they don't have a body. They don't have a good matchup for Brandon Ingram. Like there's nobody we have.
Jay,
You can't stick Dyson Daniels on him because he's gonna shoot over him.
Mid-range.
Put Zach on him. Put Zach on BI.
Yeah, but Zach ain't strong enough to guard
Zach
BI.
ain't strong enough for
I just
you.
need Zach to harass him. BI gonna get
Man, listen, Zach. If you go with Zach on BI, he gonna get 3 fouls in 5 minutes.
Though? Didn't Zach
Just have one of the coaches go flirt with Glorilla doing the game.
Bruh, Zach,
Chet
Chet Holmgren is a completely different type of player than Brandon Ingram.
And then once Quinn benched him, BI went off. He went off on Vic. And then once BI get hot, it's over.
Yeah,
it's not what you can do.
Yeah, Austin, he torched Vic.
They play inside.
Put Zach.
If you, I'm gonna tell you this: if you put Zach on Brandon Ingram, he gonna foul out.
I thought Zach did a good job on Chet. Why can't guard BI?
Bruh, Chet is a different type of player than Brandon Ingram. I don't understand what y'all talking about.
No, because what I'm telling y'all is this: when we played
Like
him last
what?
time, Zach was guarding Bi.
Bi's a scorer, bro.
Yeah,
He
but
get
Zach had
whenever
like
he wants
5
to.
fouls in that game. Like they, and then when the
Right.
game was on the
What I'm
line, they
trying to
went
explain,
straight
what
at
I'm trying to
Zach.
explain to y'all is this, man. Listen to me, okay? Put Zach on Bi. Bi gonna get his. Who gives a fuck? Get yours, Bi. We love you. Listen.
What about Scotty Barnes?
Fuck Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes is like
I don't give a
top
fuck. We
20
played
right
with
now.
Juan. We
Playing
just
the
You know
league.
what?
Juan.
Hey, you know what I
Juan, we just
respect more
played.
than
We just
anything?
played. Hold on. We just played Minnesota, bro. And
Zach,
Minnesota's a better team than Toronto.
I
They
know,
got
man,
more
but we talking about
weapons.
I don't know
matchups,
about
man.
that.
It's the
We
matchup.
I don't
allow
know
Don't know
about
about
that.
that.
listen,
I don't
we
know about
allow
that.
Ant-Man.
I
Well,
don't
we don't
know.
allow him.
What, you
But
think the Raptors are better than the Wolves?
did
I think the
everything.
Raptors are better than the
Ant-Man
Timberwolves.
did everything he could do
Then
to
what
try
does
to
the
get a
Raptors be
win,
so damn
and he
good?
couldn't do it, bro. I don't give a fuck about, man. Fuck Scotty Barnes. We
The
finna
only
beat his
reason
ass
why the
tomorrow.
Raptors went on a losing streak because RJ Barrett went out.
Nigga, fuck him
Oh,
too.
but they on the losing streak though. Man, forget the Raptors,
No,
man.
I
You
think
got
It's
they're
about
like
matchups,
fourth.
though.
Aren't they
It's about
fourth in the
matchups.
conference right now?
I
Like
don't care what they is. We beating their ass tomorrow. We
I
on
don't
yeah.
think we. I mean, we might win, but I just
no, we
something
gonna
about the
win it.
Raptors. We
We
don't really
beating
match up
their ass.
well with them.
Now, I ain't
We
Like,
saying
don't
we
match
might
up
beat
well
them
with them,
today. I'm
man.
just saying tomorrow
Nah,
we
cause
beating
they
their ass.
play the same way as Detroit, just without
I'm
Cade.
with, I'm with you, Demond.
they
We gonna
are
whoop
they
their
are a
ass.
super annoying team to play.
They are.
Cause they don't take a
We don't
play off.
match up
That's why.
well with the Hornets.
If they had a point guard in Toronto that no,
That's
not the
lame.
IQ, but
Double O gonna put 25 on that bum tomorrow, bro. Mark me down for that.
Is
what
even
You
Portal
bum?
think
playing
on
tomorrow?
Pirtle?
Portal?
He's been
On
hurt.
Portal?
He
Yeah, he
might not
put
even play
25
tomorrow.
on Pirtle.
He might not even play tomorrow. Portal might not play tomorrow.
Oh well.
Then they gonna bring in Mamu gonna
Mamu
be a
killed
big
us last
body.
time
I'm an
too.
energy guy.
That's what I'm
Mamu
Mamu?
killed
saying.
us.
We worried about some nigga
Exactly.
named
Mamu,
Mamu.
he a nobody. He just an
But
energy.
hey, Mamu is a shooter.
He's one of the better shooters
Man,
in the
forget
NBA.
Mamu.
Well,
We got
Racket.
Okongwu.
We got
We
V.
got
Man,
Okongwu
we
for
beat
Mamu.
their ass. We beat their ass.
Bruh,
Look, bro,
Oh,
I got it.
I
Some
don't
of y'all
see
don't
it.
watch the rest of the NBA, but like,
Yeah, I don't
look,
see
man,
it. I don't see it. I see them play,
Hey guys,
We
I'm about to
got
drop
Vic
off.
Gracie for Mamu.
bruh. No,
I don't care about no Toronto. We beating their ass tomorrow, bro.
For real, them baby
okay.
dinos. We the Hawks. We ain't worried about no baby dinos.
Just like I said, we was gonna win today. Just like I said, we was gonna beat Minnesota. Bro, we got talent. I don't know why y'all think we don't. We got talent. I don't need goddamn
We
all
ain't got
that.
no talent, man. It's like a bus.
We got talent. All them dudes got to do is go out there and
We
play
got no
hard.
talent.
That
What?
they
All
haven't
I
been
got,
Everybody has talent in the NBA.
all I gotta
No,
say is this.
I didn't
All I
say
got,
that. I
hey,
said we got talent because y'all act like we don't got shit. Every time we
all
go
I
against these
gotta say,
teams, y'all
all
be
I
like,
gotta say is
but
this.
they got blow. I don't care, but I don't care.
I just want to see how we
You go
play.
to war with the soldiers you got.
I just want to see how we
No,
look.
that's
I just want
right.
to see how we look versus Toronto because
I
Toronto
just, hey,
has
I
been a
also
bad
just
matchup
want
for
to
us
All
for
we
see.
gotta do
years.
is make sure we
All I
control.
want to
If
see.
we can
We
limit
gonna look all right,
the
man.
paint
That's how we
points.
gonna look.
Limit the paint points. That's why they smoked us the first time.
Yep.
Limit the paint points. That's what
Nah,
you
they
got to
slowed
do.
this in transition.
And paint points, they had 88 paint points on us, my boy.
That was
88.
Bro,
before the meeting, though. That was before the team
88.
meet.
Look, man. Hey, look. KP is gonna be the reason for the season, man. We're gonna win 2 in a row
I
since
don't care
the
about
man
no
that
Toronto.
came
We're
back.
gonna beat
Wait,
their
didn't
ass.
KP
Where Rod
play in the
at? We
first
beat
game?
their ass,
We'll
Rod.
be there. We'll be
Yeah, he
okay.
played the first game.
Oh,
But
All I
KP
gotta,
not gonna play tomorrow, Fruit Loop. I mean,
all I,
Kool-Aid.
KP is gonna play tomorrow.
Hey,
My
shout
bad
out
Probably
with
to
not.
my
Shannon
bad,
with
my bad with the
super
profanity.
chat.
My bad. I'm sorry. I just
yeah,
don't
man.
like
He
when
don't
people
play
be
on.
trying to
He
like
don't play on
be all.
back to
You gotta
back
keep
Kool-Aid.
it clean, Demond.
I
Gotta
don't do
keep it
that
holy.
defeated stuff, bro. I can't,
You gotta
bro. I
keep it
can't
holy.
rock with that, bro. I can't rock. I don't care,
But
man.
we
FBI,
gonna leave him tomorrow
man,
for the
all
Raptors.
on. We beat their ass.
Kool-Aid. We'll put somebody in there. We'll let Mo play. Mo G will play tomorrow for KP.
Well,
Moji done for.
let
Moji ain't.
coach do that though.
All I care,
Only thing
When
Moji
all
gonna
I,
see is the
when KP
all
was
Moji gonna see
playing,
is
you
the
saw
DMP.
Osungu put out
Moji, hey,
40 in
Ace is gonna win
basketball game.
ahead of
That's
Moji.
not good.
that's why I
Yeah.
say put Moji in the backup center spot when KP don't
No,
play.
bro, he's too damn small.
Moji
Still,
He's
ain't
only He's 6'11", and KP is skinny
But he needs
too.
some weight, bro. He needs some weight.
KP is
Only
skinny too.
only thing Mo G gonna see is a DNP, bro, like he did tonight.
Nah, man.
And I'm a Mo G fan, but bro,
40 minutes in that game if KP not playing.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later tomorrow. All I
All
care
right,
about
man.
is this.
Y'all know what
I
I'm
need to see a certain point guard and how he fits before I
Bro,
put any
you've
more
been
stock.
glazing him
Well, you
all
ain't gonna
night, bro.
see
He
him,
didn't
see
Okay,
play.
you've been
Wonder.
glazing.
That's
Hey,
why
and
we
you've been
winning.
glazing Quinn the whole time, Foot. So we both glazers
It's
up in here.
You're
You
not
no,
glazing
gonna
that's
see
Quinn
him,
all the
see
wild.
time. So
Wonder.
don't
That's
stop.
You
pretty
ain't gonna see
wild.
him tomorrow, see Wonder. Hopefully, not ever again.
I just want to see it to see how it works.
Is
All
he gonna
right,
play?
look.
No,
See
Hey,
you.
you're
Foot,
not gonna
Foot.
see him.
I haven't seen it with a healthy KP. I haven't seen it with a healthy
No,
KP.
They played
yeah,
together
that's the only
before.
person. Hey, that's the only
No,
person you
only
need to see,
42
see Wonder.
minutes. Only
That's the only
42
one you need to
minutes.
see. A healthy
Only
KP. That's
Hey,
it.
see what? Hey, man, see what to be setting himself up for failure, bro. Because if we lose tomorrow
If we
and
lose,
Trey
I
play,
said, hold
bro,
up, hold up. I
if
said
we
if we
lose tomorrow
lose,
and
I'm
Trey Young
open to
play,
it.
bro, they
Look,
gonna come in here tomorrow. They gonna light your ass up.
yeah, you
That's
set yourself up
fine.
for
But
that.
guess
I'm
what?
just letting you
If
know that in
I'm
advance.
fine. But
Listen.
Damon, here's the thing. If we win, who looks good? If he's playing and we
If
win.
we
You
win,
better
you
hope they win.
Gucci. But
Now,
I'm
If
see,
they
saying
That's
if
what
we
I'm
lose,
we
saying.
you
ain't
know,
gonna, we ain't gonna, see what? We're not
but
gonna give
I'm
you the
saying
credit.
you be inviting yourself to it. You ain't have to
Let
say
him
what you
keep.
I
just
didn't
said.
hold up. I didn't
He
say we
young.
will hold
Let him
up. I
keep
didn't say
talking.
we will win. I said I want to see what we look
He
like
young.
winning
Let him
on
keep
the
talking.
team. That's all I
But why?
said.
When we on a win streak and we got some rhythm, see Wonder, why you want to mess
Bro,
that
they
up?
gonna come here.
I
I'm telling
just
you, you
said,
better hope.
dude, I
You
need to
better
see
hope.
how
You
this
better
feels
hope.
for
If
him
we
in
win
there.
and we
KP
lose,
is the
dog.
reason why we winning, man.
The
Look,
Hawks are
the
flowing
big
right now. We don't need nobody to mess it up. Nobody to
look,
mess up the rhythm.
but that's
That's
not
what I'm
Hey, you
saying,
better
look,
hope.
Red. I need
Red,
to see if
that's
he messes
not
it up.
the
If he messes
reason
it up,
we
then
win
that's
is because of the
he be ready.
7-footer in the paint that
But I
sets.
need to see. Here's the thing.
So when we
Y'all
need to
forget.
stop, guess what Coach do? He put the 7-footer in the paint.
Here's my thing. I said
That's
it
what we
to
need right there.
Damon the
KP
last
is the
stream. Yeah,
reason, man.
on Wednesday, and Kool-Aid just said it. Jaylen, KP, and Trey have only played 42 minutes together the entire season.
Good.
So what?
That's the entire season. That's messed up. We got to at least see how they play
That's
together in
messed
the
up
like
when
in a
we
couple
winning.
games.
And we winning, that's messed
Yeah,
up.
because KP came back, Red. We won these 2 games, and KP played both those games. You think that's a
Oh,
coincidence?
okay, because
No,
we
the
need to
team
win
played
tomorrow
better. That's what
without
I mean.
KP. We need to
No,
win
no, no,
without KP for you to take it seriously,
no,
right?
no, 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 no. I need to
That's
see
hey, look,
with
man,
Trey and
you're not
KP
going
and
to be
Jaylen to see it.
strong without the 7-footer. I'm telling you right now, that's why I wanted to go get the 7-footer. We need that chemistry. That's the last piece of chemistry to the cake. That's the last spice that we need to the cake. The cake is not going to taste good without the sugar, bro. And KP is the sugar to the Atlanta Hawks. A 7-footer that can do what KP do is the sugar to the Atlanta Hawks. Get
That sugar don't play.
in.
That
That's
sugar don't
all
play
you
on
got to
back to
do.
back too late.
Huh?
That sugar don't play on
We
back to back.
need another 7-footer like KP when he can't play. We need to go get that sugar. That's the sugar to that Atlanta Hawks and the chemistry to that Atlanta Hawks winning. With
Sugar
Trey
D.
on the floor or Trey not on the floor, that is the chemistry to that Atlanta Hawks winning.
Mike,
Tell
Mike
C
over
Wonder
there
to
looking.
keep
Mike,
that
Mike
baby
over there
free.
looking
He's not
confused.
going to
My
do it.
like sugar. What?
Hey, like I said, man, sugar
Sugar
and salt
Is
too.
is
that
the
Mora down there
seasoning
again?
to
Yeah, it's Mora.
everything.
Yeah,
KP
you already
is
know he's
the
gonna say
sugar
your theory,
and
C
the
Wonder.
salt.
That's
You had
fine.
your
Mora can
Kool-Aid.
say
You had your Kool-Aid, Mike.
You talked them up, see Wonder.
I know.
Sugar and salt.
More, you hear this blasphemy coming from C Wonder?
That's
I'm not even
blasphemy.
gonna
It's
stress it.
gospel. I'm just preaching. Hey, if we lose, I'll be right here saying I
Oh,
was
he's
there for.
already up here.
Hey, remember I said they were going to win 10 games straight, and they lost. And I came in here and I took my lumps as
You
a
gonna
man.
take
I ain't
the
scared of
lump,
being wrong.
the lump.
I'm
You're gonna
always
be
gonna
taking
be
whacks across the
See
head.
Wonder.
I'm
See
always
Wonder.
gonna
I'm
be
just
optimistic,
bro.
bro.
See Wonder, my
You
boy. I'm
like
just
pain.
saying
You
you
like
be
pain, don't
setting
you, C
yourself up
Wonder?
for failure like a mug,
Hey,
my
you
Yeah,
boy.
can't have
he a
you can't
pain
have any
free. He a
power without
pain
pain.
free. Foot.
You can't
You
have
be
power
setting
without
yourself
pain.
up
You
for
gotta go through the pain to get the power.
if he play tomorrow and we lose, see what I was
I'm gonna be right here. I'll be right here.
bro. They finna call you everything but a child of God in that chat, boy. I'm gonna
I'll
tell
be
you that
right
right now.
here and say, "Oh, I was
But they
wrong."
got to do it without K. They got to do it. They got to lose Will.
But I need to hold up. Here's the caveat. Here's the caveat. I said I
Ain't no
need to see him
caveat,
with
bro.
KP. No. I said KP. Go back and rewind it.
No.
Go back and rewind it. I
No.
said I need to see him with KP. Didn't Did I not say that?
No, don't
Yes,
even
I
try.
did,
No,
Foot. Yes, I did, Foot. I said I need to see
No,
him and KP.
they
I
have.
said that.
no, we ain't
You
doing
can
that.
set yourself up for
Why you
failure.
I
need to
said
see
I
all
need
these
to see him and
people,
KP.
man? Just take the win. We don't need to see
Yeah,
nobody.
you gotta
Just take the
wait,
win.
bro. You gotta wait till we win, then you say something.
Just see,
That's
that
how you
doesn't
do it,
feel
C1. Don't say
rewarding,
it
though.
before.
I can't see it as
Right.
rewarding though. If
Huh?
You said,
No,
hold up. You said we were gonna win tonight, and you got the W. You said that. Remember?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
You called it.
Because we knew who wasn't playing tonight.
Well, the difference with me though, if somebody challenged me, I'm gonna tell them put some money on it because I really believe what I'm saying.
But see, Wonder, he just said we're gonna win. He didn't do all this extra stuff like you.
What
do.
extra stuff am I doing?
Well, I did say I'll tell you what I said. I said I was in the space. I said we finna beat the Knicks ass. We finna beat their ass. That's what I said. And I tweeted. I said we're gonna beat their ass. And what did we do? We beat their ass.
Put our foot in their ass.
Okay, well,
I'm Negro Domus when it comes to the Hawks, man.
Negro, that's the first time I ever heard that.
And I tell you,
You never heard of Negro Domus?
ass and somebody else
I
had
know what
played.
you mean. That's funny.
Boy, you sound like you mad over there. Matt ain't never heard of it neither.
That's funny.
Tell them we playing 4-man defense.
Matt
That
don't know
wouldn't
who
happen
Negro Domus
tonight.
is.
Yeah, they don't have.
Can't play 4-man defense, see Wonder.
Well, yeah, you can. If we can play 4-man offense,
They can't have a 4-man offense too because a certain point guard, shooting guard can't shoot.
I will set you in the chat again, too, Wonder.
No, Dyson be
Bro,
getting
they
his,
always
man.
at me at the chat. I don't care. Like after Demond, I don't care, man. I ain't arguing.
man.
Hey, y'all want to hear something funny?
What's
Hey,
that?
Demar, you want to hear something funny? I'm gonna read this up.
What's up?
Hey, this is what Google said about Zach.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
What they say about
I'm just saying it's funny, bro. I don't know because I was just scroll down. It's like why is this a question? And the question is Zachary Ricochet any good?
Somebody asked that.
I don't know, bro. It's just there, bro. You know how like Google be or whatever. It's just funny. So of course it just hit it though, but it say yes though, but said yes, Zachary Ricochet is considered a good, impactful player with high potential, particularly as a versatile defender and knockdown shooter. Though his development is ongoing and his role leans towards an all-star role player rather than primary star, with recent seasons showing flashes of brilliance alongside struggles with consistency, especially in his sophomore year, making him a key prospect for the Hawks. That's all to say though.
It don't say that his coach don't like him.
Nah, it don't.
Like I said, it ain't Zach's problem. It's Quinn not in the minutes that he needs to have.
What are you talking about, man? Love's funny. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, man, I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow though. I think tomorrow gonna say a lot. It
will. That's why I need
just hope, like I said earlier, I just hope Zach don't get benched.
Yeah.
He come out there in the starting lineup.
If he get benched, it says a lot. Whatever happens, it's gonna say a lot.
Well, I got us beating their ass tomorrow.
It's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be a hard game. I'll tell you.
It ain't gonna be that goddamn hard, Matt.
What's up, Black
It ain't gonna be that damn hard. What's up with y'all, man?
Matt all conservative now, man. 2 years ago, you couldn't tell Matt nothing about the Hawks, man. With Quinn,
Is Trey playing with it be that hard, or is it only that hard because we got
you scared, Matt? You'll think we good, huh?
No, well, Porzingis definitely not playing, right? So we back to a one center rotation.
You don't believe in that coach no more, huh?
It definitely has decreased in the last.
I love to hear it.
Definitely the last 3
You
weeks.
on mute, more. You on mute, more. What you say?
Especially tonight.
We can't hear you.
That's good. That's okay. That's fine. We don't need it.
Man, see what you stupid, man. I thought I didn't realize it.
Y'all hear me?
I had to. What you gonna use?
Hey,
did you hear what C1 said, Mora?
We hear you. We hear you,
hear me?
Yeah. Hey, did you hear what he said? Did you
What'd
hear what
he
he
say?
said? And I said we can't hear more. C1 was like, "That's cool. We good."
Yeah, we Gucci. We don't need to hear.
C1, I don't understand. Your savior Trey
You
Young
already
is
know
not
why.
favor.
You already know what. You know what? If I have the time next week, you and I gonna have a debate here on We Talk Hawks.
I'm with
Trey
it.
or Trey.
I'm with it because all my stats back up what I say.
And all my stats back up what I say.
You ain't got no stats.
You crazy.
To say that Trey Young is better on this team to win
Man,
this
your
without.
theories
Y'all,
don't
come
even
on
back
now.
up what you say.
There's no stats right now present that say Trey Young is better or the team is better with Trey Young on it.
Hey, see,
I got a stat, Mora. I got a stat, Mora.
What?
You got an ally right here, buddy.
We under 500 against winning
I know I
teams
count on you,
without Trey Young.
Blackberry.
What are we against winning teams with Trey?
I mean, Matt, that was not a good statistic.
No, I'm just saying
that was good right there, buddy.
There's no stats that back up that that team is better with him. So I know I ain't gonna lose a debate.
Kool-Aid is right, and C Wanda is right. They both right. You haven't seen the product as it was purchased in the postseason. You haven't seen it play together enough to determine that it's not going to work with Trey in the mix.
Blackberry,
you gotta get.
Yeah, they only played 41 minutes together. They only played 41 minutes together.
Blackberry,
that ain't even a whole basketball.
Exactly, it ain't the playoffs with the product. That's what don't make no sense. How do you get to the playoffs with the product not winning? You got to win games to get to the playoffs.
The product ain't played.
The product ain't played together. It ain't played.
Most of those losses were close losses, so it easily could be over 500.
Check this out. We said
that don't make no sense.
We said
almost
close to 50 to close to 60 games this year. We have a chance to make the playoff off of KP play. We weren't talking about Trey Young because we knew that if KP playing along with Trey Young and Jaylen Johnson, it was going to be a difference. Everything is spinning off of what KP can bring to the team. If he can't give us 50 games, our chance of 40 games, of 60 games, we was expecting him to give us at least. I was hoping he can give us 61 games.
I understand. And
you're actually proving the point right there because you know what? For Trey Young to be effective, he have to have that center, that big center that makes a difference in the paint and pick and pop and also pick and roll. That's what makes a big difference.
All I'm gonna say
in the long threats off the wings.
When Trey get back, bro, he gotta win games, dog.
Kool-Aid.
Yep, it's true. We agree.
He gotta win games, bro.
That's
win.
a fact.
Kool-Aid is proving my point.
And I'll whip more, then we need to get rid of him.
No, Kool-Aid is proving my point. If the team winning is contingent on KP, then why do I have Trey Young?
Exactly.
No, because
hold on.
No, that ain't no damn exact. That ain't no damn exact.
Hey, more. I don't think Kool-Aid meant to say it like that.
I'm saying it like that.
I
don't think Kool-Aid meant to say it like that, bro.
I'm piggybacking off of what he said.
Hang on. I want to ask this question.
Hold on, because Kool-Aid might have to backtrack. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. You might have to backtrack.
I meant what I said, and why you need Trey Young, because he's the only all-star on the team that goes with KP.
I don't care about all-stars, bro.
He's the only player that leads on assists and points.
I don't care about reserve
I know you don't care about reserve because you're going to need Trey Young in the cut to get you through the playoffs, man.
I don't.
You dirty, Mora. You dirty.
We not getting to the playoffs if Trey Young's playing in the regular season. We 2-8 with him.
You dirty, Mora.
All right, can I ask this question?
Do that not make no sense? Am I not making sense?
What is your record, though? Period.
If I'm 2-8 with a player,
how many games they lose without Trey? How many games they lose without Trey this month? I told y'all this month was gonna be tough.
They lost 5. They were
without Trey.
They were 2-5 in December. The first 2 weeks, 2-5.
Okay, so how many games did they win without Trey this month?
I said this
month, one.
This month,
You mean December? You mean December?
You mean December or January?
Right?
December. I'm talking about
they only won. They won 3
January. I'm talking about December.
Yeah, 2 or 3. They won 2 or 3. They were 2
okay,
and 5, 3 and 5.
Without Trey Young, they only won 2 or 3.
Hey, we only won 2 or 3 games in December. Trey Young won 0 games with us in December. What are you talking about?
And KP didn't play in none of them games.
It don't matter. KP didn't play other games either.
It do matter.
It does matter when you
It
don't.
do matter.
Mora, hang on,
Okay,
Kool-Aid. Hang on, Kool-Aid. Let me say this to Mora. All right, the majority of those games we lost because we got out-rebounded and we got destroyed in the paint. You want to know why? Because we didn't have a shot blocker to block shots.
Trey Young was playing, and we already undermanned. You don't understand that. By adding Trey Young, you hurt
is
the
not a shot
team.
blocker.
You hurt the team more
He
than you
is.
help the
I'm not
team.
saying he's elite shot blocker foot, but he's still a shot blocker that can deter. You see, in the Minnesota game, there was a lot of when Timberwolves didn't want to go when they saw him in the paint
Y'all
because of
play
his
Trey
length and his
Bays.
height.
That's what y'all Trey Bays.
Please.
And you got TDS, you got trade derangement syndrome.
No, I don't. I'm looking at a team
So, hey,
and I'm using statistics and facts to prove
out
my
of
point.
nuance, out of context.
But what you're not doing more is you're not thinking about why the team was constructed as it's
But
constructed
that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, because the
you keep
results are
saying
the
it don't,
results.
but it do matter.
Blackberry, the results are the results.
The results are inaccurate because they
Blackberry.
ain't played together.
Okay,
That's what you're
Blackberry.
not
Hang on, Mora.
Hold on. You said results are inaccurate.
I said these. I said.
You got to be kidding me.
Some of y'all need to stay talking. Some of y'all need to stay talking football, man. When y'all talk basketball, y'all don't know a damn thing about basketball.
Some of y'all up past y'all
In December, check this out. In December, Trey Young only played how many games?
Thank God.
He only
Dude,
played. But how
thankfully.
many games did they win in December without Trey?
Only 2.
How many games have we won
And it was
in
against
period without Trey?
it was against the Wizards. It was against under 500 teams that were
What
not.
that tell you is that Coach Quinn is a loser.
Oh my Lord!
They're not going to win with or without their trade.
Can I ask more of this?
Now we
Trade
deflecting.
or not?
I
The
want to ask more
problem
of
with
this.
those winners
How's Quinn a loser when he winning without Trey?
Why we winning now? Because the players got together and talked and started coaching themselves. They the one who motivated themselves.
So it's their fault then. You finally said it. It's their fault, not Quinn's fault.
No, it's Coach Quinn's fault because he's sorry he had no motivation. And then you got a rookie player walk up on him. Dixon everybody got in his face.
Kool-Aid, that's twice you done walked in that film, man.
Don't make no sense, dog.
Kool-Aid, that twice that done got you with your own words, my man.
I'm so
What's the record? What's the record with Trey
I'm
Moore?
speaking right into their stuff because I'm saying exactly what I need to say for them to understand that you still need to win with Trey Young. It don't mean anything.
I don't understand how a player who's been playing on a
He
team.
haven't won without him, Kool-Aid.
Hold on.
And you have a
Yeah, we have.
Hey, one at a time, man. One at a time. One at a time, man.
Where you feel confident enough to say this team is a playoff contention team, then you could talk to me. Until this team have won without Trey Young to get to the playoff, to get to the conference finals, and do it and compete with what Trey Young has done since he's been here, then you come and talk to me. Okay? You haven't seen a team to do that yet, and you haven't seen a team without Trey on the floor to sustain a winning streak to the point where it shows you that they can get to a championship or get to a playoff or get to an Eastern Conference playoff without him.
Okay, but
Kool-Aid, let's do this, Kool-Aid. Let's do this.
Hold on. So, Matt, you co-signing that?
Absolutely. For right now.
All right, can I
Let's
ask
do
this?
this. Let's do this real quick.
I want to know.
All right.
Hey, well, fella, I'm finna roll, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Y'all staying up here, Foot, Mike?
somebody stay up here. I got it.
Oh, Foot got a full minute. All right, I'm gonna holler.
All
At
right,
y'all,
I got a
man.
question for Mora then. God bless you, man. Happy New Year's again, bro.
Happy New Year's to mine.
All
right,
too,
D.
man.
All right, Big D.
All right, I got a question for Mora. You anointed JJ, right, to be the franchise guy, correct?
I said that at the beginning of the season, before the season started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said that he's got to help lift this team up to be a contending team, right? You said that he has to take the keys and be that guy, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So as the scriptures say, much is given, much is required. Now, he averaged a triple-double in the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
What was his record? What was the win-loss record with him on the team?
3 and whatever losers lost.
3 and
7.
12.
Okay,
3 and
so
12.
so you mean so were they just empty stats then, considering that didn't translate to winning?
Were they? Yeah, absolutely. They were empty stats.
Okay, I just want to make sure you want to be consistent, because my thing is that I'm fine with you criticizing Trey and saying, hey, if it doesn't translate to winning, that's a problem. But Jaylen Johnson has been on this team outside of maybe 2 or 3 games this season, and we're under 500 with him in the lineup too. We're under 500
when he's not playing. We're under 500.
Yeah, when he's playing. No, when he's playing outside of the 2 games, I think he's only not played 2 games, maybe 3 games. We're under 500 with him.
Yeah, because you got Trey on the team.
No. You told me that a superstar is supposed to elevate the talent and elevate the team, regardless of who's on the roster.
Superstar.
For one, I never said he was.
Jaylen ain't a superstar.
I never said he was a superstar.
He's a star. He's becoming a star. And even then, he ain't
never said he was a
triple double
superstar.
and being in MVP conversations isn't making you a superstar.
Dude, a superstar means you like top 5, top 10 NBA, and Jaylen Johnson is not top 5, top 10.
Look, guys.
Also,
he haven't been chosen yet to be an all-star. Don't even talk any of that yet till he's been chosen. It's not. We talking about. Oh, we fantasizing? No, he has not been chosen yet to even be an all-star yet. We saying, oh yeah, he putting up all-star numbers and his potential to be an all-star, but let him get selected to be an all-star. Okay, before we start him an all-star. Let him get to the point to be several-time all-star before we call him a superstar. Okay, only thing I know about Trey Young, he have been selected to be an all-star 4 times. Okay, and I know his record has shown that he has led the league at least 1 time in scoring and assists. Number 1. And I know that. It's on the paper. It's in black and white.
Total points.
It's his resume. And I know on his resume, he averaged between 25 and 30 points a game in the playoff, headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. The player that came and did that for my Atlanta Hawks. And you know what? I appreciate that.
Man, Kool-Aid, you can't keep living off that, man. That was 4 years, almost 5 years.
Kool-Aid. I don't care about
finals. It's the Hawks. It's the Hawks.
Because
Kool-Aid 2021 right now.
Hey, everybody can't talk at the same time. Who going? Go, Blackberry.
Let me go. Hey, Kool-Aid. You know, we don't get far when we talk at people. So we got to switch it up here. I'm gonna ask some questions. All right. And I don't care y'all can answer them in order or all at one time. I don't care. First question I want to ask. Are you saying that this team can't get any better than what it is this season? And that's for anybody.
What do you mean by that?
Can the team get better than what it is currently?
What do
that's just a
think
vague.
it's
vague right there.
Bro, you got to be more specific. That's an open-ended question.
Can the team get
question, Blackberry?
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no question. Can the team get better?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Call on Kool-Aid. We're gonna go around the table. We're gonna answer yes or no. And for me, it's yes. Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
I said yes because I think at mid-trade, if we make a bit, if KP can sustain itself to give us the games that we need, it's gonna be better.
Yes.
I say yes. C1.
I say yes. Yeah.
Red.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this. Yes.
More.
Once we trade Trey, hell yeah.
All right.
I respect more.
Next question.
I knew you were going to say that, but that's why I didn't say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Y'all know me.
Go ahead.
Next question. Next question. Has this team, as it was fashioned, have we seen enough of that team of KP, Null, JJ, Asa, with Trey, with JJ, with Dyson? Have we seen that enough to determine that that can't work?
All right. You know what my answer is? I say yes. So
Okay.
41 minutes is enough. 41 minutes is enough.
It's not gonna work.
Oh Lord.
Based off 41 minutes. Okay.
41 minutes.
Okay, no. Not just based off 41 minutes, based off the players, the history of the players.
No, but the question was, have we seen that unit play together enough
I said yes.
to determine that it has worked? Okay,
I said yes because I don't need to see no more.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
I said yes. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
I say no. KP been sick. Trey Young been hurt. Trey Young ain't even playing at 100%, man. Even with that knee injury, he ain't even playing at 100%. So no. And then Jaylen Johnson went down a few times. So no, they haven't created all they've been saying. We can get that chemistry. And one time, even when Null was out, when they thought they had it going, then Null got hurt. So no. As for be able to get enough chemistry in basketball, and you know you need chemistry to win, especially when you play, when you doing what your boy right there be saying, passing the ball.
Ball movement, ball movement, people movement.
Ball movement.
That's chemistry. You gotta know
chemistry. You cannot, if you ain't got chemistry, guess where the ball going when you pass it? Out of bounds. Guess what it's gonna be doing? It's gonna be missed passes.
Kool-Aid. We ain't gonna get into a sermon. Go next, Matt. Come on. Hold on. Before you get in there, let me. We got a super chat from Savannah Swag. Kool-Aid Blackberry spin, but they do.
Dang it, Savannah.
That was hard. Man.
Savannah, don't do that, man.
Go ahead, man.
What did he say?
What was the question?
Go,
Blackberry.
Have we seen? Yeah, have we seen the unit that was put together in the offseason? Have we seen it play together enough to determine it can't work?
No. Not big picture, no. I don't think it will work, but not for the reasons more to think. But to answer the question, no.
Okay. See one?
No, 41 minutes ain't enough for us to figure out whether these three can work. Heck no.
Red?
Yes, because I know what I'm seeing right now. It can work going forward as long as KP plays often. I don't think we need to see anything else. I like the team we have right now, and I think it could win going forward. As long as KP is not out like 3, 4, 5 games in a row, but the players that's playing right now, I think if we see enough of them going forward, we'll get what we want to get.
Okay, I wish I could stay right there with you, Red, but we got to ask more now. More.
Sorry, the question was, do I feel like I need more? Say it again. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Have we seen the unit that was put together in the offseason played together enough to say that it can't work?
I believe that I've seen enough of what we have to say that it can't work.
Okay, I'll take that.
As soon as Trey went down, we won 7 out of 9 games.
Against a bunch of bum teams.
As soon as he came back, we went 0-5 with him. So, and then the way the team plays without him, it just flows so much better.
But when he came back, everybody wasn't playing together though.
It's just, if you watch the game and you watch the team statistically, we are a better basketball team, and we look like a better basketball team. And it has nothing to do with Trey Young as a basketball player. I think he's an amazing basketball player, but he just does not fit, in my opinion.
Okay, so now this is my last question, and it's a 2-parter. Okay, we gonna stay right where Red was at, and we gonna stay right where Laura was at. All right. So, first part of this question: do you think we have log threats on this team?
Mm-hmm.
Second part of this
Hold
question.
on, what's the first question?
First part, do you think we have lob threats?
Who?
Lob
threats.
threats.
Oh, okay,
Lob
threats.
LOB.
All right.
Yeah. Do you think we have lob threats? That's the first part. The second part, the unit that played tonight without Trey Young, do you think that unit can win in the playoffs?
Who's going first? Red?
I'll go first because I ain't gonna be that long. Yeah, we do have lob threats. Yes, with more games under their belt, playing going forward to develop as much chemistry as you need because the playoffs were 2-3 months away. This team going forward, the one that played tonight and then versus Minnesota, 2-3 more months under their belt playing together. Because you said
they get out the first and second round.
Well, we're gonna see it. Cause I think the East wide open, Black Bear, and okay, to answer your question, yes. I'm gonna go on the limb. Yes.
I hope you answer it truthfully, Red, because you sound a little shaky. You sound a little shaky.
I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to throw some parameters into your question. I'm trying to answer it.
Who next? Foot? Big on. What you got, Big on?
What was the second question?
Oh, the unit that played tonight, do you think it can win a series in the playoffs?
And do they have lob
okay,
threat?
the first one, do we have a lob threat?
Do we have lob threats?
I said, well, first of all, what's y'all definition? We got guys we can throw lob to, right? We just don't do it as much.
So we got lob threats.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I asked you the definition. Then number two, I've always said, even beginning of the season, that we can win a series, and I'm not hanging my hat on nothing further than that, and it's all going to be dependent on our seeding, because that's what I felt beginning of the season once we put together this roster. And I also said
that with you. My bad. You said that with Trey in mind or without Trey?
No. I that's why I forget to it. I said that with trades with less usage from Trey. That was a caveat.
I love that. Okay.
I said that beginning of the season. Trey gonna have to have less usage for us to be successful.
Which he has. He's come back. He has.
See, Wonder, quit glazing so much.
Well, stop glazing Quinn. I have the problem. Foot.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Well, I don't think you can win with Quinn. That's my first saying right there. But as for the structure of the team, and you saying if you putting it to the point where if Trey Young not playing, is that what you saying, Blackberry?
The team that played tonight.
For the team that played tonight, I don't think so. Because either though the two games they won, you did not see those two teams playing at they playoff level. Those teams, Minnesota has a level to what they played, and they didn't play playoff level against us the game we won. You saw the Knicks play tonight. They were two players down, but they won. They also didn't get to that playoff level. So, I don't think this team without Trey Young could get out the first round. No.
Okay. What about you, Matt?
Okay, so lob threat, I would say no. This team in the playoffs, I mean, it depends on the matchup, but I don't know if they will win a first round series. I think they would probably go to 6 games, maybe 7, but I don't think they'll win a first round series. Like right now we would play like the Pistons in the first round, and we already know like they struggle against the Pistons, so I don't think they would beat them in the 7-game series as constructed, because I think Detroit would build a wall like they did the times we didn't play them, shut Jaylen off once with the wall and a couple shot blockers that they do have, and we would kind of stall out offensively. And they're too physical for us, I think, as a team. So as constructed, I don't think we're a playoff team as constructed, no. Without Trey Young, I don't think we're a playoff team, no.
Got you. Okay. What about you, C1? C1, you last, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think Mora didn't go. But I'll sit next to last. I would say for the first question, I would say we have lob threats. We just, like Foot said, we don't really use them as proper. Like we got Asa, we got Jaylen, we got KP, we got Moji, we even got Dyson and Zach too on occasion. So I think we do have lob threats. We just don't use them prop as much as we should. We don't do pick and roll as like we should. The second question, I think if they keep playing like this and Trey plays effectively like he did before he got hurt the second time with the quad contusion, yeah, I think we can win a playoff series.
No, without Trey. The unit that played tonight without Trey.
Oh, I need to come back to your question then, Blackberry.
Okay. Without
Hell no.
I'm like Matt. I don't think you're gonna win a first round because you're gonna need two all-stars. You're gonna need two all-stars to really make a dent, and Jaylen's gonna be the only all-star because he's gonna make the all-star team. He's gonna be the only all-star. Like Matt said, like Giannis, when they build a wall and keep him and try to trap him, I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle it. And I don't know outside of Nah, will the other guys be able to create their own shot? I don't think so. No. We might give a fight. We might fight, but I don't know if we're gonna win. I don't think we're gonna win.
Okay. How about you, Moore?
So as far as lob threats, when I think lob threats, I'm thinking who's number 20 that we had on our team? I'm thinking John Collins. I'm thinking John Collins. I'm thinking DeAndre Jordan. So I don't think we have any lob threats on our team, to be honest with you.
Jordan.
If I'm thinking lob threat, those are the people, Blake Griffin. So I don't think we have any of those.
I never would have thought somebody would say DeAndre Jordan when they thought of the lob.
He's not a lob threat?
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just kind of weird that that's one of the first names came up in your league.
Did you not see him end Brandon Knight's career off of a lob by Chris Paul?
That was nasty. That was.
Man,
what?
That was so long ago.
He literally Brandon Knight stopped playing basketball after that.
The only thing I remember is all them guys going to his house begging him to come back to the Clippers, and then regretting it afterwards.
As far as the second question, I think we would get past the first round, but after that, I don't think we would win.
So you think we could get past Detroit?
If it was Detroit today, yeah, I honestly think we could potentially, because I think our defense matters a lot in the playoffs. So I think that's what we'll hang our hat on to be able to at least keep the games close. But yeah, I think we can get past.
You didn't say who we were playing, Blackbeard.
What? Hey, Black. Well, let me revise my question because I ain't understand it. So without Trey, yes, we still. I still have us getting the first round win.
Yeah, first round. Yeah,
even without him.
No matter what seed we in.
No, because here's what I think. As far as if we lock in to our capabilities, we can beat anybody. That's with our roster.
I'm going to bed. Good night, y'all.
But I don't think we have the playoff experience to go further. That's just how. That's my take.
Speaking of which, I really got to go myself. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all be blessed.
All right, C1.
Appreciate the combo. No, it's all love, man.
Oh yeah, it's all love. C1. We gotta have our debate next week.
We gonna have it, man, and I'm gonna show you. I'm just playing.
You got an ally over here. Oh, C1, you not by yourself on the front line.
I appreciate it, Blackberry. I know you, Cam, Matt, Marion. I know
I'm
y'all
on the front line with you.
In the front line. We gonna protect number 11.
One.
Hey, I'm glad you said it, C1. You gonna protect number 11. That's exactly what y'all been doing.
We are because you guys keep crapping on them foot for no reason.
It's like they saving Private Ryan or something over here.
All right, we'll sacrifice ourselves for that kid.
I love Trey Young.
Let me tell you why I asked them questions though. So I asked the questions about if what was that first question I asked? Okay, so I asked the questions about whether or not if we had lob threats, because we seen what Trey can do when he got lob threats. The way he able to play make for guys that can crash to the basket and guys that's capable of doing that, especially when you got a legitimate center. Now, regardless of what KP
hold on, Blackbeard, what's a legitimate center? Because I keep hearing this.
For me, a legitimate center is 7 feet. Period. That for me.
Fair enough.
That's for me. So when you got somebody that can, and when you got somebody that's a presence down low, because Clint Capella might not have been the tallest or biggest center, but he played big and he played above the rim. He was a lob threat and he crashed boards like crazy. So when you got board crashers and when you got lob threats, we seen what Trey Young can do when he get that triple option or that triple action option, when he can either give you that floater, he can get the lob, he can get a pick and pop, or he can get it in, find a free man somewhere on the perimeter. That shit was so untouchable when he had those options with Clint Capella and John Collins and with Danilo Gallinari. When he had those, and also with Herter and the other shooters. When he had those options, we saw what he was capable of being. He didn't rely on him just being able to make the shot. He relied on his playmaking ability more than his shot.
But that roster was like 4-5 seasons ago.
But I'm coming full circle for you, Red.
Oh,
the reason why I asked if we seen the unit that was put together in the off season, if we seen that unit enough to determine that it can't work. The reason why I asked that question is because we seen a similar setup work with Trey Young being the prime playmaker in that unit. We've seen it. The difference is wait a minute.
Let's go around.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Let's go around.
Hold on, wait a minute though.
When you finish, we're gonna go around and respond to you. Go ahead.
All right. The difference is now you got a big that can do more than just stand under the basket. If we can get KP to play, and I don't know what it's gonna take. Maybe they need to get a boy some rubber tuss and rub some dirt on it. I don't know. But if we can get KP to play, and we can get Trey Young on the court with KP, with JJ, with Asa Newell, because I think Quinn gonna have to play the young boys. He gotta play Asa. He gotta play Ricochet, because what they are able to provide, he's not asking of them. He's not asking for Asa to attack the basket. He's not asking for Ricochet to attack the basket like that. But that's what them boys was good at when they was in college. That's what they built their college careers on, attacking the basket. So if we can get that on the floor with Trey consistently enough, then that for me will determine whether or not we can move forward with Trey after 2026. And y'all know I love Trey, and I wish C1 was here to hear this. But if this don't work with Trey, if what was constructed in the offseason don't work with Trey, then I have to concede.
Fair enough. Let me respond. So you talked about the things that Trey is good at, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna push back, and the reason why I said what I said without Trey is because you see this team as a whole is more versatile. For number one, you have scoring from many other positions because they have the opportunities. You have playmakers now. I mean, adding on to what we had kind of helped that as well. Vic Crutches is going off. Those guys are now able to eat. That's the biggest difference. And then which I've been calling for 2 years, Trey used to need to go down so these other guys can get in place, because everybody complain when Trey go off the floor, we don't do that. That's because they're not getting in the rhythm. They're not getting shots up. Now you see, as soon as he went out the floor, those same guys are getting shots up, get more confident. So when Trey comes in, his style of play is not conducive to us being successful, right? So if you notice when he was in before he went out, when he came back in, I always said we play faster. Number one, the ball moves more fluidly. Number two, that's a fact, right? That's a fact.
Is that a fact?
Yes, our team
Or is
assists.
that subjective?
Our team assist goes up.
We're number one team in the league.
But that don't mean we playing faster just because the assist went up.
No, that's part of it. I mean, I ain't saying that's because we getting assists or we playing faster. I'm saying we playing faster because we playing faster. We go. Okay. We get the ball. We go. We're not doing a lot of half court sets as much. It's like 1 or 2 actions in where we put it up, or we letting it fly. Right.
But you're gonna have to be able to play half court ball in the playoffs, though.
But it depends. See, this is how I like to play. This is how I coach. I don't give a damn about none of that because we getting out, we gone, we putting shots up or whatever, right? So you don't. I understand the playoff may slow up, but guess what? You dictate what you're going to do to the other team. You don't let them slow you up. I think we have enough athletes where nobody can slow us up if we go ahead, lock in. So that's why I'm pushing back just a little bit. Trey, for me, Trey have to have certain things in place for him to be successful, right? Number one, because he's small and he needs a pick, right? That's nothing against him, but that's just what the reality of the situation is, and that's why again we're learning. We're not limited. We can do like tonight was the most balanced scoring I've seen because ain't nobody really scored 20 and 30 and all this. It was just across the board with from the stat standpoint. So that's my take. Kool-Aid, what about you, buddy?
Well, let me say this real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
So let me say this real quick. So if we saying his usage need to go down, well, I'm gonna say what you saying. If his usage goes down, I agree with that. I do see us being able to be more efficient scoring wise. If his usage goes down from trying to be the primary playmaker throughout the entire game, like I'm with you there. But ain't that why you got JJ? And ain't that what we expecting of JJ now? For him to take that role or the have the ball in his hands and not have to rely on a pick or a screen to be able to beat a man one-on-one and take a man to the basket.
So the answer to that, I don't expect JJ to take over Trey role per se. I expect everybody to pitch in. I don't, maybe JJ might be the go-to guy at the end or something, but I expect everybody to pitch in and get loose. I want to see everybody touching the ball, making plays, and that's what you're seeing.
But we know how it works in the NBA though. We know how it works. In the fourth quarter, you gotta have somebody that's the man.
We got one.
In the playoffs.
So I get that, right? So when it's time, one thing about JJ, his size. If you looked at tonight, he went to the lane, he just shooting out the backboard, just like just slow motion, just hit it. So we have that, in my opinion. Then you can throw that thing. No, he ain't passing that shit. He let it go, right?
Yeah,
then now you got Vic coming up and just pulling. So you have more options, and to score. Now, Luke starting to not pass the ball like he tried. Like he said, he's trying to make the right play. Coach said, "Man, shoot that shit." Now you see his scoring. So we got options. I like the options. I don't like him to be stagnant to like we got to be one dude. We got options. If that makes sense.
So I want to.
Kool-Aid.
Go ahead.
Kool-Aid.
I'm about to get ready to call it, man.
Oh, okay.
Look, this the deal, man. Can't win with Coach Quinn.
Huh?
You can't win with Coach Quinn, man. Period. With Trey or without Trey. Let me tell you, man. What we saw, how many 3-point shots they put up tonight?
Hold on, Kool-Aid, respond to Blackberry. That's what we're doing.
That's
We're
what
not
I'm
open for
do.
respond to what Blackberry said. Do you remember?
What were you saying?
You,
I was trying.
We'll come back to you, Red. Respond to what Blackberry said.
All right, Blackbeard. Like I say, you know me, man. I just want the Hawks to win. Period. What I saw when Trey was absent. Remember, we won 5 in a row. I understand the competition won all that, but the thing is, these boys were already flowing together. To me, the big three, JJ, Nah, and the double O. You got V coming off the bench as a 6-man. You had Ace in there, and Zach, whatever he can throw you. And like I said, if KP come back, now you got your big man. When Trey came back those few games, man, I was hoping I was going to see something that was going to, make us look better. But I got to be real, I didn't. Well, then he go out again. We don't want 2 out of 3. So I'm just looking at the numbers, man. I'm just only talking about this season. Last few seasons, man. Look, man, you know me, Blackbeard. I am not gonna live off 2021. 2021 was great. I wish that referee went in the way to mess up what Trey stepped on his ankle, man. Because I felt we could have went on the way and beat.
Can you come back to me? Cause I ain't really finished. I thought I was spinning off when I said you can't win with Quinn.
Okay.
What I'm just saying, no matter what y'all talking about putting together, rotate, voodoo, all that voodoo stuff, you can't win with Quinn. Period, bro.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm kind of with you on that. Look,
I don't care where you have Trey Young on the floor, and let me finish what I'm finna say. So that was my point to finish with Blackberry and all what y'all saying. Trey Young ain't on him. Trey Young shouldn't be him. Who gonna be this? Who can do that? You're not gonna do it with Quinn, okay? My next point is that everybody has to know that everything at some point in time, things have to come to an end. Players gonna wear out. Teams gonna start getting where it can't be. It's not sometimes the fit get where it don't fit. If Trey Young get where he don't fit, then Trey Young gonna be moved. I actually thought he would been gone 2 years ago when I thought he was gonna leave and go play with San Antonio.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna trade him last year.
I thought just off of Trey Young himself, that this team, this organization, and this organization won for him. That he wanted to move for himself to go and find a place to win when the door was open a little bit for him. But all that stuff y'all saying, can they win with Jaylen Johnson being number 1? Should he take the shot? You can't win with Quinn. Get that in your head.
You know what? And I know more got to go, but Kool-Aid, the only thing I'm gonna say with that is what makes the difference is when the player decides that he's going to be that man. That ain't up to a coach. A coach don't. That ain't got nothing to do with coaching. It's up to the player to say, "I'm gonna be the man." Yep. That's the only. And I know this might open up too much room for another debate. But let's just try not to respond to it. But I'm just saying it. That's the only reason why there's a LeBron and Michael GOAT debate. Because if LeBron had the mindset of Michael or Kobe, he would undoubtedly be considered the greatest of all time.
But he
without
don't.
Question. But I mean, without question.
Phil Jackson.
Oh, hey, hold on, Kool-Aid. Let Mara go.
All right, so I want to respond to what you were saying, Blackberry, or at least some of it. So I think in the offseason, I think the intention was to build around Trey, to give up a team that he had never had before, so he can get us to the championship or take us deep in the playoffs, or whatnot. Currently, I don't think so. I think that was the intention. I think what happened was once the team was actually once we started playing games without him and compared to with him, it was a realization that it wasn't. Like it was a pivot because, to be honest with you, I don't believe the reason why I don't want Trey on the team, like I said, has nothing to do with how he. I love Trey Young. To be honest with you, I was right there with y'all. 2021, I was screaming. I was getting noise complaints because we was winning games. I thought we was never gonna win. I was the biggest. I damn near almost bought a jersey, and I never buy jerseys. I was a Trey Young.
Hell, I got a damn jersey.
Yeah, I'm a Trey Young fan, but I honestly don't feel like this team is built to his strength, like to cover his weaknesses and to his strength. He honestly doesn't have a lob threat. I feel like he needs a center that is a defensive anchor, like a Clint Capella, as opposed to a KP. Whether KP's healthy or not, KP is not a defensive anchor. KP is purely offense. He'd be getting cooked on defense when he's actually playing a real good center. So I don't think he has that. He needs all from 2 through, I'd say at least positions 2, 3, and 4. They need to all be able to shoot the basketball. It's obvious that Dyson Daniels is not the best shooter on the team. Zach lately, I'll say lately because I ain't trying to get no Zach hate. Lately, Zach hasn't been hitting his shots. Like, he's been playing well, but you can't just count on him to give him the ball and he's going to hit the shot. Veet's been hitting him well, but he's coming off the bench. And then JJ's been shooting pretty well for the most part. I just don't believe this team that he has is set up for him to be the most successful. Like, when we saw Trey successful, he had 2 lob threats. He had a defensive anchor. He had 6 men of the year. He had Gallinari, who can get you a bucket. Like, he had players in place that just cover his weaknesses and help his strengths be bigger and shine more. So I say all that to say, man, I love Trey Young, but I feel like we just play better without him. And I feel like the other players play. It's kind of what Foot was saying, like, because his usage was so high, the other players are playing way better. They're coming more into their roles. No, we haven't seen what we look like in the playoffs, but we need that experience. We need that experience with this roster. Once we get that experience and we realize what we need, we can go in the offseason and hopefully address some of those things and then come back. So
do y'all recall I think that was the Charlotte game when
the first one or the second one?
The most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one we lost?
The one we lost, yeah.
Yeah, the one when Trey came back. Like, I think he played his most minutes when he came back in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And he was standing. It was we in the 4th quarter, right? And it's him and Trey at the top of the key trading the ball, baby. And y'all remember, I came on here and I asked the question. I said, well, he gave Jaylen Johnson the opportunity to take, like, hey, I'm trying to be a team player. You've been doing your thing in my absence. Continue doing your thing. Now, I don't know if it was JJ, being respectful of Trey and saying, nah, man, it's still your team. But that's the problem right there for me. See, for me, it's if I'm a let the dog out, I'm letting the dog out. The dog off the leash, he out the cage, he loose. And that means I don't care. Like, hey, Trey, this might have been your team, but I've been holding it down. It's my ball, I got it. Give me the ball. But instead, he traded the ball back and forth with Trey at the top of the key. Now, that was Trey trying to find his way, trying to play his role.
But
y'all said when he come in, can he?
Your point, and I saw that too. I saw what you're talking about. But that game as a whole, to me, was trash.
It was trash. It was.
Charlotte should have never been in the game with us.
Nah, but we let Melo do what he always do to Atlanta.
So and that's also a game that shows what we're talking about, right? But yeah, but no, I saw what you're saying.
I also see, like, so you got to also think too, like, because obviously, yeah, these players play, they're basketball players, but like, if I'm coming in the league and this has been this player. All right, if I'm coming into the league and I'm seeing this is this player's team, and I'm coming up under him. I've been behind him this whole time.
Right.
And then now he's still in his prime. And this is a season where we don't know if it's his team or not. I know that I'm shining and I'm getting my opportunities, and people are starting to look to me as the leader. And I'm in a position to where every game I've seen before this season, he takes the last shot. He's the one who's getting those clutch buckets. I could see why Jaylen's kind of unsure of what to do in those situations. Because every year until this year, it's always been defer to Trey. And Trey normally bring us home in the last 4 to 5 minutes. So I just say from a personality standpoint, and like I can understand why he kind of timid to like let the dog out in those situations.
Yeah.
In those specific situations. Now I can't speak for like, games where Trey's not playing and we all kind of like, Jaylen, we need you to take over. Because that's what we used to seeing. That's what we want. We do see him play more LeBron-esque, where he defers, which there's nothing wrong with that because LeBron do got 4 championships. But we know, I'm sure all of us old enough to see what Jordan would do in those moments.
Oh, boy, for sure.
We all old enough to see what Kobe would do in those moments.
Boy.
So we want to see that killer. You know what I mean? Like, like move to the side.
Get the hell out the way.
Get the hell out the way.
Right.
That
could be what it is too, more. We and Big Uncle up there, he done seen way more than us, but we saw Jordan in his prime. We saw it, but not just him, right? We saw the Reggie Millers who would take over.
Magic, all of them.
Magic, like we seen the Penny Hardaways. We seen these guys that had that dog that like, nope, it's my ball. I'm finna do it. We seen Allen Iverson. We saw these guys. So maybe that's what it is. And I remember
what it is, Blackberry.
Yeah, I remember we used to talk about that. Remember Foot? We used to talk about that.
Yeah.
And the lead today for us, it's like head scratching for us because it's like it's so much passiveness, and so it just looks soft to us. So when we hear, when I hear, make the best basketball move, and I'm thinking about crunch time, I'm like, man, fuck that. Like, man, you better take that shit to the basket. You got your man 1-on-1, take him to the basket, man.
Yeah,
get to the line.
It's funny that you said this because I remember, I got like the kids I got during the summer, like Brookwood kids. There's just one guy, me and his dad be talking all the time, like these motherfuckers saw. All last summer, I said, when you get the ball, don't pass that shit. Because I'm teaching them how to score. So when they make they play varsity, because when they get ready to get on varsity. And these kids don't know how to beat their man. It's too much damn dribbling, too much and one shit. I need a screen. Because they say, be called screen. But don't call no damn screen. I don't like, unless it's something action calls for a screen, don't call no damn. Learn how to beat your man. Because my job is to get you prepared for high school. Then when I coach high school like it is. So it's just funny that I think that's where the game has gone, right? So let's say for Trey Young, the thing with Trey Young, he's skillful, but he still don't beat his man. He needs a pick or something, right? He's Jalen Brunson.
He used to. He used to.
Well, he used to do some stuff that don't work no more. Yes. But just let me go get a win, put my shoulder in you, whatever. He's just never had that size to really be like that, right?
He ain't putting his shoulder in nothing but the ground, nothing but the floor.
So Jalen Brunson, he getting tough buckets. That's one thing you can say about Jalen Brunson. That's why a lot of people put Jalen Brunson bar. He know how to go go downhill.
Yeah,
he get downhill. He can get the bucket, right?
Yep.
Trey, he can get a bucket too in his own way, but not like
JJ.
Be physical. Yeah. Be physical and go through contact he can draw fouls. He's good at drawing fouls. That's how he get his, right?
Right.
And see, sometimes you just need to do just to go get it. What I'm seeing with Jaylen Johnson, you see what I'm seeing. I remember beginning of seeing like, bro, stop being damn timid. When you get in it, you too big to be soft. So he's more decisive on what he's doing. You saw it tonight. Just get down here, get up in the air. You too big. Hit that shit out the backboard and then go in. So I think, and it's okay. I think he don't need to be, but he's too damn big, is what I'm saying. And he can kind of get it what he wants. He's not quick enough to me, and so skillful with the ball in his hand, like tween, go to the basket, and that's fine. I think that'll suit him well. With this team, I like what we're doing. I love that. Tonight was so great.
It was so beautiful to watch.
It was the defense, the offense, the energy, and they ain't got shit to do with Trey Young. But just looking at this team tonight, this is how I envision this team.
I can't deny that. I can't deny that. That I cannot deny. With like watching us play without Trey, I must say, I'm just as enthusiastic about playing without Trey as I am with playing with Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's saying a lot.
Yes, it is for you. Yeah. I can respect that. I can respect that.
I think we haven't even began to see what Jaylen Johnson is going to become, to be honest with you, because we still keep forgetting this is his first year as the guy.
That's true.
So that's true. I think his most complete game was last game. He looked like he was in complete control of everything going on in that game. When I saw him hit that bank shot from like the top elbow, and like he shot it like he knew it was going in, I said, okay.
Yeah, like, he was delivering some dimes too. He was delivering some dimes.
So like, wait till he get more confident in that role, and he know when he's shooting the ball is gonna go in, and he know. I mean, as of right now, he's him and all the leaders of the team. But I honestly think a person we don't talk about enough, who I think is gonna be a killer, who might have more of that instinct, is gonna be Nah.
Shit, we already know that.
That's what I was telling Blackberry.
I think he's gonna be the one who's gonna be taking those final shots, because Nah seemed like he don't care. he just goes.
Remember how he played against OKC?
Yeah, he don't care. He getting his shots up.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, Blackberry. Look who we don't play the last two games: Minnesota and the Knicks. I don't care who won there, dude. We don't pretty much been in control. Pretty much ain't even really been worried about the game.
H2 in the chat about Cat one there and Mitchell. I don't care. We haven't seen them play no matter who we went against like this. I have.
According to everybody, our number one guy ain't there. So how you gonna tell us who this guy not there and Trey Young not playing?
What gets me the most is when people keep getting like when we lose and we got 4 players hurt. People be dogging us, but moment we win against a team with 1 or 2 players,
one person.
It's like, well, they didn't have someone. Like, what?
And the ref was trying. The refs was doing everything they could to give him this game. Keep him in the game.
You know they don't give us no respect in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, they don't give us no respect.
That's why that young boy Reese say that's why he be damn near about to foul out every game, because they not letting the young boy play, man.
Yeah,
and he always got. I mean, it is what it is, man. That's how it is.
What happened at the beginning? So I just saw on Twitter, like, I guess Ricochet was pissed off from the bench. Y'all were talking about it a little bit, but I didn't even get to see the top of the third. I guess he got benched or something.
So in the fourth quarter, Quinn had taken him out.
Mm-hmm.
This was early in the fourth quarter. His ass didn't get back in the game. So I don't know, he was a little upset. He threw a damn towel and everything.
He's probably tired of that 6 foot. He probably like, man, look, man, give me some time. Let me play, man.
I look at it this way. I let everybody speculate. But, bruh, the coach and the front office know what the hell going on with that situation. So for me, I don't like to speculate on it because it's obvious something going on or there's some kind of plan or whatever. I just they just deal with it. I ain't finna sit and speculate what's what. Because you can't tell me nobody don't know in the organization. Because
something going on.
The GM has a lot to do with who's going to be playing and how much time they begin. Trust me, I know for a fact they watch minutes just like the agents do. So there's whatever reason, however they're doing, that's why that's why y'all don't see me get into discussion. I always said Zach going to be all right. Zach going to be all right. He does need to play better. But I said, Zach just 20 years old. I'm not stressing. He's not a world beater, so I'm not stressing.
He started the season off hot and had the back injury.
Yeah, well, if you give him more minutes, he gonna produce more. But one thing I want to see is Zach get more aggressive, not just shooting the ball. Yeah. That's what I would like to see.
I want to see him develop a mid range.
Yeah, that's a good point. Exactly, because all I'm seeing him do is shoot the long ball.
Yeah,
I want to develop a mid range. He'll be dangerous.
Oh man, he'll be dangerous. Every player that got a mid range in the NBA is a top player.
Have you noticed what Luke been shooting that mid range lately?
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling you, that's why. One dribble pull up. It's all day.
They had to get on Veet because Veet had that wide open mid range and pass the pass. We were like,
yeah, he pulling up too. He driving and pulling up. He ain't just he's not just waiting for just a damn three. He 1 2 dribble, pull up. Man, I love Veet confidence right now because when Mike turned me on to him, I started paying attention. Oh, I like his game, but shoot the damn ball because see, people don't realize Veet is a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all he cared about it, especially his first and second year with us. He's just trying to make plays, pass the hell out that ball now. I mean, he ain't like Trey Young, but Vic be dropping them damn dimes.
Yeah.
But now he's stroking it. He's just stroking it. He's shooting the hell out of that shit.
While I got y'all here, I want to talk about my hypothesis.
Go ahead.
I gotta say it before it happens.
Okay.
So this is what I think is gonna happen. There's 2 ways this can go.
Okay.
Y'all know y'all don't want to hear this, but I think we getting Anthony Davis. I'm not saying I want him. I'm not saying I don't want him, but I think we're going to get AD.
I think so too.
And I think we plan on signing him.
Not against it.
And he what now?
And I think we plan on signing him to an extension. This is what I think they doing because the organization do love Trey Young. Mm-hmm. I think they saying Trey. Either if we trade for AD and Trey's still on the team after the trade deadline, this is what I think they said to Trey. They said, Trey, we're gonna give you 1 more year. We're gonna give you 1 shot to go get this championship. We brought you AD. We got everything here that you need to win. You can go do it. If he obviously doesn't do it, because that's still you can't just get a person and all of a sudden because getting to win a championship hard. If he doesn't do it, because the odds are against him. I think he's going to opt into his extension, but I think they're going to trade him in the offseason because you can't have AD and Trey and Jaylen and Dyson on the payroll because we don't do luxury tax.
Shit, we're in the apron then. What you mean? Luxury?
Yeah. So that's my hypothesis as to what's going to happen. If he doesn't see it in the AD trade, not saying he's going directly to the Mavs, like if they don't find a third team to kind of, that's what I think they're trying to do.
Okay, now respond to that real quick. I wouldn't be surprised, but and I'm glad you clarified to after this season. But here's my thing. At this point, Trey probably gonna have to opt in and get that $45 million, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think nobody finna give him a whole lot of money. Now let's he find when I say that let's he find some long term, somebody willing to do it. But I don't think at this point who gonna bring him in like at the trade deadline with a 44. What he make now? 40 what?
He's 40 something. No, he ain't
40 something million salary.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he made 50 million.
Where he can opt in or opt out at the end of the season.
Hold on, Foot. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me finish my hypothesis too. I think they. Sorry. So we get AD.
Mm-hmm.
We go into the off. If we keep Trey, we go into the off season.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to want to opt in, but I think they're going to say, "Hey, Trey, you can stay with the Atlanta Hawks, but you have to renegotiate your contract."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they're going to try to do to him, and he's going to decide whether he wants to stay or not. And I think he's going to choose to opt in, and I think they're going to trade him after that point. Sorry,
you know what? More the league talks, so he gonna get a feel for whether or not that's the best thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
His agent gonna tell him like, yeah, man, we ain't getting the movement that we would like to be getting around the move. It ain't getting that. I'm not hearing nothing from, I'm not hearing what we want to hear from other teams. And he just might be like, okay, that might be the best thing then.
Yeah.
But I think he slick kind of like personally would like to stay in Atlanta.
I agree.
At this point, man, like I said, if whatever they do from this point till this time next year, it gotta work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he gonna have to be. You don't go past 2027.
I think
February 2027. You don't go past February 2027.
I agree.
Here's what I think. And I said it all during the summer. I truly believe the Hawks talked to Trey this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they had real conversations as far as what the hell's going on. I think they came to a conclusion. I think they was real. I think out of respect, both sides, like, look, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. Let's just be, I think they was real one another.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, then we got KP. I think they didn't do the extension. And a lot of people saying when he didn't get extended, a lot of people started saying, oh, they're just trying to see what's up. I don't think they was trying to see what's up.
Tell me what, Trey?
Yeah, because let me see how this going to work. I don't think so, because you signed KP, who's on the expiring. You signed Luke Kennard, who's on 1 year. You invested in Nom. I truly think it's my belief that the writing was already on the wall. Because I said when Luka got traded, these owners are not trying to play all their goddamn money. Because Luka would have been $500 million.
Oh yeah, Luka. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with the CBA and everything, these guys getting broke on max money. And I think from a respect standpoint, Trey, we're not gonna sign you for the max, bro. With what's going on. Number one, the Hawks just trying to get out this fiasco. That's why I said we're in year 2 or year 3. After this season, we'll be out of that fiasco and we'll be flexible. I said a couple years ago, man, we need to get flexible, get off this shit, dump salary. That's we don't need to sign on Brandon Ingram, all these names. They be throwing up another bid. They be throwing up Blackberry Tay. No, don't sign, man. Let these young guys play. And let's get out this hellhole. And that's exactly what we're doing. Right? Next year, you can let KP drop off. See, for the fans, they're doing all this for the fans. So make it seem like, okay, we trying to do something. Mm-hmm. But to me, them not extending Trey, which I'm glad they didn't, because I don't think he worth max. This is not against Trey. He's good at what he's doing, but the NBA is changing. But you didn't extend him. So that let me know that you're not serious about him. That don't mean you can't extend him later, but you're not invested. You're giving yourself an out. You're not getting locked in and be stagnant like we were. So and you might be, it makes sense what you said. Let me go ahead and get AD. All right. this is what I did. If you get AD, the question is, are you want him long term? Because you need to extend it. So that's gonna be like $55 million if they give him max money, right? So is he looking for max? I mean,
Yeah.
what you saying make a lot of sense, and still remain flexible. Then you'll have that guy right here, like, hey, the Hawks are trying to do something because who's available that you? Because with this squad, you need that one extra guy to help take it over the top. In my opinion, and that's not a guard to me.
And you don't have to get AD a super, man. Maybe it's maybe like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it like hey man, we do it like a 2 or 3 year and go on for that. And again, this is nothing against Cam. I dropped that link. This is nothing against Trey itself. This is what I be trying to tell guys when they keep, you're a hater. I called this shit 2 years ago. When I first started, Blackberry tell you, when I first started saying Trey, I gave the reason. I said we do not want to get it to where he can opt in or opt out. Did I not say that, Blackberry? That was my thing. I said his usage is too high. Let these damn young guys play. A couple years ago, I said blow this whole shit up. Let these young guys play. Then a Blackberry, and that was my thing. What was going on, and it's happening. That's why I always said I'm batting 1,000 because I said we do not want to get in this situation. But I truly believe the Hawks have a plan. What the hell their plan is?
Yeah,
I don't know.
They have a plan.
But
like some Atlanta Falcons shit for me.
So what now?
He said
it sounded like some Atlanta Falcons shit to me. Whatever they plan is.
They got a legit plan. I really truly.
No, not really.
I think Unsen got a plan.
Oh,
yeah,
here's also, let me add to this. Don't think Unsen just start getting involved in this shit.
Oh, he been on it.
Landry was a scapegoat. I said when he got hired. And then when they brought Unsen in, I started talking about, do y'all know who they just brought in? All right, Landry's just a do boy. He's a fall guy. Because see, when the Hawks messed up when they got DeJounte, when they let Trey do them subliminal messages online and everything, and because he met him out, they went and got it. Ain't Trey's fault. Management shouldn't have listened to their ass. They should have listened to Travis. That set us back. That set our ass back. How the hell you giving up? I don't even want to think about no more what we gave up. And there's nothing against DeJounte, because when it happened, when we knew somebody was going to get traded, it didn't work. I want to keep DeJounte trade because he was on a great contract.
Yeah, it was back for me.
I think he fit better. Again, Trey's good at what he does. Some of the things he does, but what's up, Cam? But that's the way I feel. I think there's a plan that they put in place, and a lot of fans, we all speculate. We don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we still got that Pelicans pick. I mean, like I say, and you can get a point guard.
I'm not banking on that Pelicans pick, right? So I'm not waiting on that Pelicans pick for a replacement per se. Dude, I told y'all this summer I run bid at point. A 6'8" guy, when they went on that West Coast trip 2 years ago, we had to go Harden when he was running the show and dishing out. Oh, I saw enough then. And I made a
natural point guard.
I made that statement this summer that I run bid at point. Trey. And everybody clowned my ass.
I'm with the first part, then not the second part.
Oh, that's cool. They clown my ass, man. What's up, Cam? What you got, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all hold it down.
All right, Blackberry.
What you got, Cam?
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can
I don't think you can hear me. My computer's lagging out.
Oh, okay. We can hear you.
My
Want to go out and come back in?
It's lagging out. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. We can hear you.
Just know, if we keep Trey past the trade deadline, that's what I think is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I mean you might be right because
if he gets
go ahead
trade deadline, I think we're going all in as a defensive identity team. I think that's what's going to be
If we keep him,
keep Trey and get AD.
We trade him at the deadline. I think our team is going to go all in on defensive identity.
Okay.
Oh, I would love it. I would love it because I know that'll win I know that win championship.
Defensive rotations tonight. Oh my God.
Oh, that shit looks so damn good. Oh,
man, we've been up by 20 the last 2 nights on folks. And folks talking about they don't see a difference. Are you kidding me?
Hold on. What you said, Laura?
I said, I know Foot. When I was watching it, I was like, I know Foot is appreciating this.
Oh, I was. That's why when you said something, you came on chat. That's why I was having fun.
Boy, those boys was rotating.
Hey, boy, the ball was moving, the people were moving, the defense, the rotation, the hands on everything. I mean, people double load, nod and steals. I mean, that jump was all over the place, man.
I'm watching it now. Get that stuff out of here.
Yeah. It was such a good game, man. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. That was beautiful to watch.
Tomorrow,
I hope we had a leg against the Raptors tomorrow. But
hold on a minute, Cam. Can you hear us now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh yeah, we can hear you. You can hear us?
Yeah, the thing like lagged out on me. I don't know what.
Okay,
happened.
yeah, we can hear you. What you got, buddy?
Yeah, of course. So I was talking about this in the other space earlier, and I wanted to come in, but I was caught up on some other stuff right now, so I wasn't able to.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll be up here a little while longer, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't able to fully get in, but yeah, so I saw the game. I saw the first half. I wasn't able to see the second half fully because I had went out. I'm out of town right now, but the game was good, but you know, we still had our issue where we had our offense stall. And you know, the Knicks cut it to 9 points. You know, if Luke Kennard didn't hit those 2 threes, and that's 6 points right there that we desperately needed. And to see that, excuse me, type of collapse.
Basketball game of runs, man. Hey,
I mean, it's I understand, and I get that, but you know, and then even on top of that, you know, KP played tonight. You know, he didn't play the best, but he did play, and I think his presence there did help alter shots, like it did against the Timberwolves game. You know, that's the main issue, and we were able to do this with New York missing their 2 bigs, right? Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns, who's also a big offensive engine. So before we start throwing around a lot of narratives like, oh, we were the first team to hold the Knicks under 100, but I mean, look at their injury report. You know, I'm not discrediting anything that the Hawks did. The Hawks played well tonight, and they deserved that win. However, you can't look at things through rose-colored goggles, right? Because we have to look at it for what it is. In a 7-game series, when they're healthy, if we see them in the playoffs, could we sustain against what we have? And I'm not saying we can't, but to look at the game that we saw tonight, you know, they were clearly limited. They had injuries. I mean, we had just Trey out. You know, it's clear that there's some holes that they're going to get back, and then we're going to get back. So I can't throw the trope around still to say, and I'm glad that even people on Twitter, even people who normally will bash and been saying Trey Young, they even were like, you know, this ain't a game really to be like it was Trey Young's fault why they were playing well. I mean, they were expected to win. They should have won this game, which is why I would have been even more upset if we did choke that lead, which we were this close to doing, you know? So
I respond to that real quick.
We were about that close. It was still a 9-point lead.
I don't think this is a game that we weren't close to triggering off. We were well in control of this game, the whole game pretty much. It's not them one games where, all right, man, they get like, here we go, that bullshit. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't that type of game. I wasn't worried about the lead. Even though Luke Kennard did what he did, we were in control because of how we was playing overall on both sides of the ball. So I wasn't really worried about that. I know you saw yeah, like I said, it was a game of runs. So the offense gonna always get stagnant in any game with any team, right? You know, it's hard to sustain just a blizzard. But we were dragging them the whole damn game, you know, and consistently on both ends of the ball. What me and Mara and Red was talking about is the energy. It was a different type of energy on both offense and defense, right? It was totally different than what we used to see. So I wouldn't. It's not. I don't think it's about we throwing confetti and all that shit. But this type of play, we love seeing that because we don't really see this type of play overall.
And that's
And that's the difference of this game for me. Yes, you had guys out, but I'm of the sense of it don't matter. Next man up, right? Yeah, they're key pieces. I mean, you can say Trey out, but if we beat anybody like this, I'm good with it because New York out physical us last time, but we matched their physicality tonight. Yes, again, Cat soft, so I ain't worried about that. Mitchell Robinson, but they sub came in. He was physical now.
He was, but at the same time, and that's good. At the same time, them losing Karl Anthony Towns was crazy because even though he technically was in the minus against the Atlanta game, I believe, he still had a lot of, clutch moments, clutch points where he just was like always on the floor getting to the paint, always at the free throw line, always attacking.
Oh,
even
absolutely.
defensively, his pressure was there. So like for me, I'm happy that we won, but I mean, I'm not like what some people were doing, which they did walk it back. They're like, throwing this parade like, oh, we just think I'm like, well, hold on a minute. Like, I'm glad we won. I'm not upset at that. But they were not at their full strength. I mean, with Karl Anthony Towns, the Knicks are still a very, they're still a very dangerous team. And I hope that we can see them in the playoffs. And I hope that both teams are healthy enough to see really how we fully match up against them. Because I believe we can beat them in a series fully healthy.
I do too. I think we match up very well against the New at full strength.
We weren't at our unless y'all saying us playing without Trey is at full strength.
And so here's my thing with that, Red. Like you said, there were people saying, he clearly thinks, that, and some of the Knicks fans. I was in the Knicks space earlier today, and they had seen a couple tweets from the Hawks fans that were like, "Oh, this is why we don't need trade him," and they were clowning. They were clowning the fan base for it. They were clowning the people for it. I asked the guy who posted the tweet. I was like, I hope that they're like dogging you out. I hope they know that they're like showing the reflection of our fan base, saying that we're embarrassing because we'll like throw our own player under the bus like that. Which is, I mean, outside of the actual sport being played, I mean, that's just, I think it's embarrassing. I think it's one thing to say, you know what, we can explore something with a player, but while he's wearing the team logo, the team name, he's a member of our roster, I just think it's a bad look for the fan base.
Well, let me tell you what I see mostly though.
New York fan.
It's not the people like me and Mara throwing them on the bus. We're talking basketball. And so what you have is other people, what we call Trey bays, coming at us, saying all this stuff. So we're not, people don't have taken. We want to trade till we hate Trey. I'm supposed to be a resident Trey hater. On the Facebook groups, I be in their ass. I don't care, and I take, whatever because I roll with it, right? But see, we talk basketball, we talk facts, right? We're not down. My whole thing, Trey does not fit with this team. I've always, for the last couple of years, I said Trey usage needs to go down. We understand what he's capable of doing, right? I know you disagree, but his usage needed to go down. And the organization agree with that. That's why you see him off the ball this year more. That's why you see Jaylen bringing up the ball more. That's why you see Trey being more efficient. Since he's been back, Trey been efficient as hell on offense. In case you know.
And here's the thing that's so interesting about that. I've heard, this is what I'm saying. I kind of don't understand the fan base's full scope of that because I've been told for the last 2 weeks that he came back with the 15th, right? 16th. I've been told the last 2 weeks, including in that sample size, that he's been inefficient. That the points that even though he dropped 30 in a 19-minute restriction that he was on, I was in person at those games. I was in the building and I was watching him play. I was watching him, draw charges, getting into the restricted area. He was deflecting the ball. I mean, he was aggressive. He definitely was. And I could agree that he was efficient, but yet there were people saying that he's been inefficient the whole time. Even though, especially against that Miami game, he was the only player on the roster that wasn't the highest in a minus, because I know some people want to pick and choose to use the net rating You know.
Oh
when
yeah,
we're-
I see. I didn't use Nick
So-
rating at all because it depends on other dudes. So that's
So
not fair.
right, and
So
that's right.
if I
So
can
when you
answer that real quick,
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. I'm talking basketball. I'm not talking feelings. I'm not gonna say that man was hella efficient. I mean, Mar go to the game. What you think, Mar?
About Trey Young and his efficiency.
Yeah, he's been since he's been back. As far as now, he's still lazy as hell on defense, but he's been.
No, I think I don't have.
He's been efficient on offense.
I don't have anything negative to say about Trey Young's
Yeah.
offense and
Yeah.
how we play on offense. I guess with me, I feel like his defense his lack of defense is outweighing his offense. Also, when I speak negative, I love Trey Young, I really do. But when I speak negative about him, it's based off of facts on what's going on in the present time.
Oh, what's up, Damon?
Hey,
a lot of people normally come at me with things of the past of what Trey Young did as opposed to what's going on now this season. And it's like, and the biggest thing is that people keep telling me is like, well, he hasn't played enough. And I'm like, well, he's been on the team 8 years. Like, what? I don't
He hasn't played
to
enough.
answer that point.
I don't understand. He gets hurt and the team goes 7 of 9, but he needs more time with the team. Like he's been on the team longer than anybody else. So it's like things like that is what confuses me. And also, like I said, I'm speaking on what's going on now, not what team he had around him in 2021, not who he had last year. It's just like he doesn't.
But you kind of have to, but that's what I'm saying. I kind of don't understand because you're saying he's been here the longest and he's had 8 seasons, and how much more time does he need? You kind of have to look at the type of team that we've had, right? And the reason why I don't understand the trading Trey type of rhetoric is the fact that people continue to give the Atlanta Hawks front office a pass, which I'm not sure, you guys are obviously, older than I am and have been around watching ball and watching the team longer than I have, right? The time that ever since I've been in Atlanta, which, I'm 26 years old, the Atlanta Hawks front office has been abysmal those entire 26 years of my life.
Absolutely.
So I'm not sure where we get kind of, like confused because the entire time that he's been there, they failed to properly build the roster the way that they should have. The only time that I feel like they somewhat did get the roster right was the 2020-2021 season. The issue that we had at that point was having Lloyd Pierce as a head coach. And then let's talk about the coaching. People have told me, well, Trey has had, coaches before and they've been fired. And then he's had GMs and they've been fired. I'm like, well, let's look at it. Lloyd Pierce was horrible. He's, like I said, in Indiana, picking up the crumbs from the donuts that Rick Carlisle eats. Nate McMillan, I mean, he's sweeping the floor of the Lakers practice room. Okay?
Well,
So
now, hold on now. He ain't sweeping the floor now.
Well, hold on. Let me push back a minute. So Lloyd Pierce came in, right? This was a John team. We was pretty much rebuilding. All right. Now let him and Trey didn't get along. Now let's talk about Nate McMillan, right? But Nate Millen is not a guy that's sweeping the damn floor. All right. Nate Millen took this team to the Eastern Conference playoffs with this squad.
He did.
So Nate Millen was a tough ass point guard. Nate Millen played point guard in Indiana. So he was that dog.
And Seattle when they went to the finals.
Yeah. So y'all got to put some respect on his name. Like he ain't trash. Now, so I think he did his best to try to get along with Trey. It ain't work, right? So his coaching mentality, Trey wasn't ready for it, and that's just the real talk. How Nate Nate coached like he played. Nate was a fucking dog.
I got a question for Cam.
Go ahead.
Is there a point where you feel like, because the common denominator is Trey, and again, I don't think Trey's a bad player. I think with the right team and some luck, he could win a championship. Do you feel like at any point, maybe even today, tomorrow, down the road, that when the common denominator has been Trey Young, with all of these failures, that essentially he may be the problem?
Yeah, that's a good question. We were talking about it earlier today on one of the spaces. I think that he has a part of the issues that Atlanta's dealt with, especially on the defensive end. You know, he definitely has his hand in the cookie jar. I mean, he puts on the jersey, he's on the floor. You know, he has some type of like obviously blame or responsibility for why they're not getting it done defensively. I can agree with that. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. You know, he's always going to be a liability on defense because a 6'1", 6'2" point guard. He knows that. I mean, he was in an interview talking about it. Literally, he's like, you know, if I was 6'6", 6'7", it'd be a bit more respect. You know, he understood that his entire life. He's been that height, you know, his entire life, right? So he's aware of that when he got drafted into the NBA. And so, do I think that he could be able to lead? Well, I don't know if you're saying lead the Hawks or just be a part of a Hawks championship window. I think, yeah. I mean, he definitely can be. You know, the issue that I have more so to blame, not really in terms of what he's doing or what he's not doing, is more so understanding what the direction that the Hawks are doing. I mean, this is our third GM. This is technically the fourth coach, right? If you want to throw, you know, the interim in there after Nate McMillan was fired. There's no president operations. You know, there's a lot of misdirection with what needs to happen. And I believe, and I hate the fact that like people and the media continue to give really in Atlanta sports in general, they give the front offices such a pass. And it's frustrating for me because maybe it's because I'm used to, you know, my entire family, everybody's from New York, coming up north, you know, how they hold the front offices of the different teams, whether it's the Eagles or the Giants or the Knicks or whatever, you know, like they hold, there's such pressure. The media puts pressure on them. The fan, everybody puts pressure on them. I feel like in Atlanta, it's just kind of like this, I don't know. It's like this passive where it's like, oh, well, they're just bad, you know? And I'm just like, nah. Like we spending all this money to swag surf and get 21 Savage to perform at halftime, but we're not in the roster.
It's because Cam, it's because it's not football. Like you in the South.
Right.
So like in the
Right.
South, we know football is king. A lot of times the Hawks, unless we winning, like nobody really check for the Hawks. Like it's no play on the radio. Now it's to the point to where at least back in the day, not even back in the day, but at least with Travis Link, you at least get a Thursday interview on 92.9. I don't know the last time you got Landry, who used to go up there once every blue moon. I mean, you have Steve Koonin, you know, he talking basketball operations like he a basketball executive, like he in charge of the TV. So, I mean, like the thing with the Hawks is this, man. One, especially when you comparing a place like Philly, like up north, the media up there, they don't play no games. Like they ask those questions, the player to coaches right there in front of their face, right there at the press conference or whatever they having these interviews at. And you don't really get hard. I think the hardest question that was proposed to Quinn this year was when that French reporter was kind of pressing him about Zach playing time. Besides that, a lot of you don't really hear Quinn or any Hawks executive face any type of real hard questions. And I just don't think that a lot of people down south, like in Atlanta, I just don't think they really care about NBA basketball until they start winning, to be honest. So that may feel like that the Hawks front office get a pass, but once again, you know, since we're not a real big fan base, it's easy to do a lot of bullshit. I mean, just look at all the nonsense that's happened since Tony Ressler been in charge. You done had your general manager and president relieve the duty. Danny Ferry, he relieved the duty. Bud quit. You had Travis come here and clean house after they tried to go sign an old ass Dwight Howard. Travis comes in, he cleans house. Then you have and this should have been a clear thing. You had Lloyd Pierce and Trey Young arguing with each other because they both on two different pages. Trey's out here trying to win. Lloyd Pierce trying to develop because that's what he's told from Travis Link. You didn't have the ownership backstab the general manager, giving out bullshit contracts like the John Collins. They ran out. The ownership ran Travis Link out of Atlanta. Nate McMillan quits.
And so
your front office, your ownership is unstable. And I'm gonna tell you this, Cam. If you look at successful teams or just successful businesses in general, their top dogs always align, and I always refer everybody back to the Miami Heat. When LeBron
Yep.
tried to get Spoelstra fired, guess what? Pat Riley said, "Bro, you don't run nothing over here. It's me, Spoelstra, and Mickey, the owner. We run this. You know what I'm saying? But we sync up, and they always sit together. You don't have that in Atlanta. So I
And so
mean,
Damon pretty much summed it up. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, the dumpster juice user. When you asked me that question, what was your name again? I'm sorry.
oh, that's more.
More. Yeah, that Damon pretty much summed that up. So a lot of that is where that kind of goes, right? And what I don't like, and I'm all for. I'm like I've told some of these people on Twitter because a lot of people y'all have seen probably my TL or whatever. Or maybe you haven't. I know Damon has at least. I've been having people come at me saying, "Oh, Trey's that Trey," and I'm like, y'all don't even watch the Hawks games. Y'all are just seeing what maybe Bleacher Report or that fake news account Legion Hoops posts, and then you're looking at the reactions or retweets by saying, "Oh, the Hawks are better without Trey," even though they went 13-11, which doesn't move me. It shouldn't move anybody. But those kind of things, they're not watching games; they're looking at highlights. And so, what I don't like that comes from that. And it comes from even just Atlanta fans in general, right? And the specific ones are the ones that don't go to games. They're, again, box score watching, engaging on Twitter. I feel like lazily blaming a player, like, oh, the defense, this is let's just throw it at Trey. I'm just like, I don't really like that because there's been plenty of games that he didn't play and the defense was still poor. Like we've had professional analysts that have said that, and I send the screenshot of the tweet every single time from people who get paid to do this, right? Not reactionary, looking for hypes or just for engagements. They literally analyze the data, and they're just like, even when Trey doesn't play, the defense is slightly worse, but it's still bad. The issue isn't just him being absent, him just being present while the defense is bad. It's still bad regardless. And if you want to look at the issue for why it's bad, is the fact that still. During that stretch, they didn't have a 7-foot center. I mean, when Kristaps came back against the Wolves, we won the battle of the glass. Even though Kristaps didn't necessarily block all these shots, his presence there made the players hesitate. His presence was felt. And the same kind of thing happened tonight. And we were clearly the team with the size advantage because they were missing Cat and Robinson. That's why I said, if we just look at stats or look at numbers without any context, I've always been told before, especially working in healthcare, numbers without context is foolish. It's dangerous. No matter what you do, you can't look at a number 26. What is that telling you? Why is it 26? 26 what? Inches, dollars, So looking at the context for what has already occurred and now, it doesn't move me to say, oh, Trey Young was simply the problem. Trade him for some type of asset. Get some type of point guard off of him, and that's it. That doesn't move me. If they had a better record that wasn't 13-11 without a center, then that would move me. And then on top of that, I mean, he literally had an MCL injury. I mean, MCL injury is the different location part of the knee than an ACL, but it's still painful. And it was clearly severe enough that he missed almost 2 months. He missed 22 games. And in his games back when he was on restriction, like I think Foot and you just said, y'all agreed that he was efficient. People tell me he wasn't, but I agree with y'all that he was efficient on his restrictions. And so I think the Hawks, and I was told that it was a coach's decision before that Knicks game last week for him to play. They should have sat him down. They should have said, you know what? You just came back from this knee injury. You should not be playing on a back-to-back. And clearly that Knicks game, if I watched the second half, I didn't watch the whole game, but he looked so out of shape. He was hesitant. He was panicky. I mean, even the last possession when he threw the ball at Jaylen Johnson like that. Yeah, you could say that it was a bad screen set from Dyson. Excuse me. And Onyeka should have set the screen, but he fouled out at that point. You can say all these different things, and that's fine. But him passing the ball like that, hesitant like that, freaking out like that, I mean, that's the effects of him being out for so long. I mean, again, I work in healthcare. We deal with injuries.
Can I ask something? Cam, nobody see the misunderstanding is that people are saying that Trey's being blamed for everything. It's not. They're not. He's not. It's just, dude. It's a team, right? But people just running with it, especially they running with it. Oh, y'all saying it because you don't like Trey and all this other BS, right? That's all it is. So that's not really. It's folks just be putting stuff in the atmosphere. Go ahead, Damon. You were trying to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, see what I do is this. See, I'm a fan of the Atlanta Hawks. So I always have, and I've been rooting for this team for a long time. Okay. Cam said he 26. I think I've been rooting for the Hawks for 38 years.
Wow.
And here's the thing. I like to look at it as a fan, but also sometimes I like to put on my general manager hat. Oh Lord, look at this guy.
That boy.
I don't know why more. I don't know why the old ass nigga be trying to stay up late.
That boy late, boy.
Yeah, that boy was like be in the garage. But no, what I was gonna say is, see, I can look at the Hawks as a fan, but also I like to put my GM hat on. And like when you look at it, when you look at your team without no bias, like you see a whole bunch of stuff. And the thing with me, like with Trey Young, I'm a Trey Young supporter. Even though I was like the original Trey Young hater, like I used to hate Trey Young.
He was.
I didn't even want him in the draft. I've been dogging his ass. I was dogging his ass day one in Utah and Summer League. I was on his ass. But here's the thing.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. But yeah, with Trey, like I do when people argue with me about Trey, the first thing I do, I always concede certain points that we know is true. We know he won't be a good defender due to his physical limitations, right? Not saying he will be the worst defender, but against certain matchups, he is at a disadvantage, and it is what it is. But also, what I tell people is, I don't know what Quinn Snyder tells him to do. Like, I just don't understand why he has Trey Young running around in the paint. I ain't figured that out yet. Smallest dude out there, he don't need to be out there.
Mhm.
But like when people argue with me about Trey, you know, first thing I do, I concede certain things. The defense, yeah, you can have that. The shooting, yeah, you can have that. He's not an efficient shooter. But the thing that I love about Trey Young is that he's a closer. He don't fumble and bumble. Now he jacked up that last one trying to get the foul, but usually Trey be on point when it's the last 4-5 minutes of the game. And you saw that the other night when he came back and dropped 30 when he was keeping us in the game. So I mean, like, man, Trey is straight, man. But like I say, at the end of the day, I'm a Hawks fan. I'll trade anybody. But what I won't do is trade anybody for anything. No, I know I don't want fucking Anthony Davis. I don't want bullshit.
He coming, Damon.
But no, he ain't coming. I told Cass there was no market for AD, and people didn't believe me. It's no market.
He on the way, Damon.
It's on his way back to he on his way to Dallas. That's about it.
Damon, I'm telling
That
you.
dude came, bro. How you get hurt in the warm up, man? Everybody expecting you to come back, and on a warm up, you hurt. That's sad, bro.
He played last night though.
Bro, that dude played 38 minutes and gave me the same thing Richard say give me. 13 points. That fool played 38 minutes, had 13 points and 8 boards. Are we serious? Man,
Devon, I'm telling you, he's on the way.
If I could ask this quick question to y'all then, because I got a couple more minutes and then I gotta get ready to pack because I fly back to.
I should have came up there, man. I'll be in Dallas.
Yeah, I came out
right there by SMU. I got an apartment. Oh yeah, I got an apartment right there by SMU.
I think that's not too far from me. I'm on the north side. A couple family friends, they moved out here. I had a couple friends that moved out here too. I might have to for work. I don't know. But I'm still in Jersey.
Dallas way better than Jersey. Believe that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the price of the groceries. I'm like, man, I love this. I love the South. I like the South. I know people say, "Oh, the North." I love the South. New York, the North is too expensive. I hate that that's where my family chose to come out of or whatever. But I mean, I love the South. Anyway, Do you okay? My last question is this: do you guys think that the Hawks would have this type of strong impact against the Wolves and against the Knicks tonight if KP didn't come back, if there wasn't any type of effort from him coming in for these last couple of games? Because for me, him coming back in changed how everybody played like that. Especially the Minnesota game. I mean, people knew where they needed to be. Onyeka looked refreshed. I talked about that on here. It was such a breath of fresh air. Again, even though he wasn't blocking all these shots, right? And he didn't score 30 points. But even in those 17 minutes that he played, it just, to me, it seemed so impactful for everybody.
Yeah,
Do you
sometimes
think
it's a mental thing. Sometimes it's a mental thing. Like, okay, we getting our guys back. We getting healthy. Like, look at the Conwell. Conwell, like, oh, I ain't got to play 40 minutes tonight. Now I can play maybe 30 because KP here say some wear and tear. But it's always good when some of you, when when your top players come back to the lineup. I mean, it's inspiring. But I believe it's not KP coming back. I believe they had that meeting. And I believe, and like I said earlier, when you are a leader of a group, you can't get stuff accomplished as a unit if you're not holding people accountable. And I think, and for some reason, I don't even know why they do that, but they'll hold everything inside till they have a players only beat. Like, I ain't even like that. I'll tell you straight up, like, Maury, what the heck, what you got going on, bro? You need to be doing AB. I'm telling you from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, since they had that players only meeting, I haven't seen this type of effort in the last three games, probably in the last 2 years. I ain't know. You got your center double O getting down on the floor with numerous times. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I saw tonight, and I said it early. You actually saw us close out on the three and really contest the 3-point shot. Not that regular fake, just throw your hand up, run out there. They really was altering some of them 3-point attempts because they was getting out there. Why? From using effort. We was complaining about that, man. I think about 2 years ago. Because we up here, we was talking about Bogey. Like, how Bogey, when he collapsed, he can't get out to the 3-point line to contest. Now we know why. Effort. I think Foot had mentioned that a while back too. Defense is effort. And that's what you're seeing right now. And guess what? You put in that work and you see results. You know what that does? It makes you want to work harder because now you're seeing the fruits of the labor. Oh, I'm playing this hard. Guess what? We got 2 wins in a row against quality teams, right? So the more they keep going at it, and it's just like when Nikhil said earlier, Knicks hopped on us early. What was it, like 11-2, 11-3? And they all looked at each other. It was in the timeout. He was like, we made the correction because we knew where we was messing up at. So they know what they're supposed to be doing. That's what he just told me when he made that comment. It's about, why are you not doing it? But guess what? When they do it, these are the results we get. Did y'all see that third quarter? Was that the third quarter? When they couldn't the Knicks couldn't get a shot off, bro.
Me and Mark talked about it earlier before you came back on, man. How just wonderful, just
how beautiful
like
that
whole damn
defense
game,
was.
the energy, the effort, the offense.
And then
so
when you see the Hawks win, Cam, if you put on your GM hat says, okay, I see how this team look without Trey Young, because when you're a GM, you really need to look at the people as a contract. You know what I'm saying? And not having real feelings for players, because that'll make you not want to do certain things because you feel a certain way for a player. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
and I agree with that. I just think that, just to put a quick note on this, because I have to run in just a minute. I just want to say this though. I agree with that completely. Yeah, you do look at it as a gym. You do see how this team plays. You do see how they play with them, without them. And I can see why, people would be like, okay, Trey Young didn't play. They look great. However, there's the side of what New York didn't have, right? So, and then I liked what Nickeil Alexander-Walker said in his post-game interview, what Jamila said. She reposted it. He said tonight was a complete team effort from 1 through whoever the hell traveled with us. Like, that was a very complete effort, and it showed. You know, that little point that he put in there through whoever the hell traveled with us.
Did Trey travel with him?
They did. He did. He was on the sideline, turning up, smiling with them, dabbing
I was
them
there
up.
on the bench.
you
Yeah.
know. And so he even did that against the Timberwolves game. Now, my statement, my last statement to you is because I have like maybe 1 more minute left to go before I gotta start putting stuff in the bag. If Trey Young does come back and he plays tomorrow, I guess we'll play Toronto, and KP plays. I don't think he's gonna play because it's a back-to-back. But if he does play, would you have or maybe he doesn't play this next game, but he plays the Monday game against Toronto. What if Trey comes back and they do get a team win with him playing as decent as he's been playing, Jaylen doing his thing, KP on the floor, and they win as a squad? I mean, I think if I'm putting on my GM hat, I need to see what he's looking like on the floor with the center and making sure the team plays well. Because we talked about it earlier today. With Trey on the floor playing when KP was playing and JJ, they played a total of only 31 minutes this entire season. And if I'm the GM, if I'm Auntie, I'm like, I need to see Trey out there with the
I
center.
got some background noise.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Not me.
Red, that's you?
I don't know. I'm gonna put my thing on mute.
Okay. So if I'm putting my GM hat on, if I'm Auntie Saleh, I'm saying, you know what, Trey? I need to see you out there on that floor, see how you perform now that you got your center, because him and JJ already play well enough. He hadn't impacted anybody else's offensive run. The defense has been limited, but then also you look at the Oklahoma game just the other day. You know, if it was a consistent, they have been letting opponents score about that 99, 104, under 110 thing, and Trey wasn't on the floor, then I'm looking at, okay, like he's got to go. But the fact that they've had so many games still giving up way more than that when he wasn't on the floor, and they've had games with him on the floor, and they're still giving up that. And the issue is they hadn't had size at the rim. I think that's why they haven't included Trey in any offers. Like Haynes said that he just was like, they're not like the Hawks are not. They pushed back saying we're not dealing Trey anywhere. You know,
Because
whether that's true or not.
There's
That's
no reason for the Hawks to trade Trey right now. I keep telling people that, and I said it early on the show. I said, bro, Trey Young, I bet $1,000 he's not going to be traded by the deadline. That's one. Two, he's gonna opt in because there's no other team that's gonna give him $50 million for the next 5 years, not with the performance that he is showing now. He will opt in, but I believe the Hawks gonna make their mind up about Trey Young when the season ends. Before he opt in, they already had a mind made up. But however the season ends, their mind is already gonna be made up. They're just gonna wait for him to opt in, and they either gonna trade him in, which I would trade if they're going to do it. I would do it in the offseason, not wait to the next deadline because I'm trying to maximize my return. And because depending on where that Pelicans pick end up at, they're probably looking to replace Trey Young with that pick.
With who they draft, yeah. DP, right?
That's why I said, well, it don't even got to be a guard, really. They just really to look to replace production, which Jaylen Johnson could replace production, and then you could bring in somebody else, one of those rookies who's going to be a top, one of those top rookies, and throw them in the mix. But like I said, they already had their mind made up about Trey by the time the season over with, and that's going to dictate.
Your mind already made up. This to me. I told y'all before in the season.
Well, I think they wanted to see what Trey can do with this team, and I do agree with Cam. I do agree with Cam. As a GM, I do want to see plenty minutes of the squad that I put together on the court. So at least if I do decide to move on, I can look at the owner. Because what did I tell y'all? You're not moving Trey without Tony Wrestler saying yeah. So you got to present evidence to Wrestler why he should trade or move on from his cash cow.
And they haven't had enough evidence.
Right. And if you got a good 40 games with Trey,
hold on, you got evidence.
Play. If you got a good sample size, and then you can walk to an owner and say, listen, they done played 40 games together in the second half. It ain't working. They was out of the 40 games they played together was 10 and 30.
That's how you do it.
Here you go right here. We need to move on. Here's my other evidence saying when we had this guy, we was 20-10. So you got to convince, and that's what I be trying to tell people. I don't know why people don't listen. You have to convince Tony Wrestler to move on from Trey Young.
Because 13
and it's a business decision, not a basketball decision. Because Trey Young makes him a lot of money.
And not only that, 13 and 11, 13 and 11 just for me, without a cent. I mean, again, if KP did not come back and they still did what they did, I would say, okay, the whole narrative with trading Trey builds a little bit. But even when Sam Amick, the NBA insider guy, when he tweeted it, all the people that kind of came after him, including the media, that was just like, nah, like KP had a good game. Like the pressure of KP, the presence of KP really put this team up. It really made a difference. And they're saying that again with this game. I feel like if he did not come back and he still was dealing with Potts and he still was out and all this other stuff, and Atlanta turned it around the way that they did, then yeah. But they're looking at it by saying, okay, you know what? We've got him on the floor. Now we've got size of that rim. Because before they were desperate when they were included in these AD talks because it was that bad that they couldn't rebound. But they've got somebody there now that at least has played where it's like, okay, you know what? It's came down a bit. So again, 13 and 11.
Had to send a rotation. They had to send a rotation lined up from the beginning. They didn't factor in that Dante was going to go down for the season. That's what threw them off. Because if Dante doesn't never get injured, at a minimum, you have a big guy who can protect the rim. We know he raw on the offensive side, but they was really counting on him. That's why they went and gave him that offer sheet so he didn't go back to the Rockets. And then, like with those dudes on the internet, man, always remember the only time those Sam Amick and all those pundit dudes watch the Hawks, it's some news pop off. They don't know like the intricacies. So when you going back and forth with them and you telling them, well, Trey, because I had to tell somebody this today. I was like, Trey Young ain't really played with nobody in their prime. But I didn't expect them to know that because I know outside of Atlanta, it's not a lot of people that follow the Hawks.
Exactly.
Okay? It's not. Okay.
Yep.
And so when they talk, you always got to remember in your head, this dude don't watch the Hawks. They don't watch. They just going by whatever's being fed to them from agents and from front offices. And then they push it. Just like I told y'all there was no AD market. Look at it. Ain't shit. I told them Dallas dudes, there's no way the Hawks is going to trade you Zachary Richardson off that statement because that make us look stupid. Guess what? So, now the Hawks came out and pushed back and say, what? They not trading him with a pick and the other stuff. So, I mean, that's why I don't pay those dudes attention on Twitter, man. I'll engage them sometimes. But, like, if you don't follow the Hawks or, like, your boy, you got two teams, I can't really engage with you when it comes to.
And exactly. That's why you see me do the whole trope. That's what, exactly. And he been quiet tonight. But, that's exactly why you see me
ass out.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you see exactly. So, that's exactly what you see me do the trope of saying the fake news thing, because like I said,
they winning without Wemby too. I wasn't gonna say something, but I let him live.
I've been put the narrative out. It's pinned on my profile. Y'all can look at it. I said, look, the Spurs are winning without Wemby. Maybe they need to trade him. But you see, it's when it lacks context and you push certain things. That's what's weird. My only thing is that it's just a bit embarrassing when you have other fan bases, because I've had Pistons fans, I've had Thunder fans, I've had.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to catch up with y'all, all right?
Okay, I'm about to roll right now too, man. Y'all see, I'm partaking right now, so
yeah,
I got
the same here. I'm gonna just wrap up by saying,
okay.
I'm gonna say when other fan bases see it, it's crazy.
Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate y'all.
Cam, what's your Twitter again?
It's Cam7810.
All right, bet.
All
Take
right,
it
man.
easy.
With y'all, man.
All right. Later.
Take care.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitch to recognize me. I keep this shit on. I keep that shit on. that shit on.